Yeah, what up, what up, what up? This is 10 Toes Down TV, and you rocking with Mikey T, the movie stars, number one in the land, in the country. Tune in, Mikey T. Not because I said it, because you have to. This is where all the information is at. This is where the best is popping at. This is where it's happening at. Mikey T, the best in the nation, bro. 10 Toes Down said it.
So can we get a little bit of can I get a little bit of your history as far as why you got into this in the first place, you know, doing videos? Through watching your videos, I had heard you say that you actually planned to do some work with Hassan Campbell in the really early days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing some videos and shit.
Yeah, so when I served 21 years in prison, and while I was gone, I've dealt with different programs, youth awareness program, community awareness program, in which they bring the kids in urban cities, kids from rich kids, whatever, whoever's messing up in school or with their parents. They used to bring them in, and the impact that we had on these kids, we had over 95% rate in reference of these kids not causing no more trouble in school, not cursing their parents out, not doing bad. These kids, and they all kept in touch with us. They was able to write us back and forth. I had judges, I had sheriffs, I had DAs who was like, yo, when you get out, we're going to need you to help with these communities, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it started from prison with me trying to keep the kids from going to prison. So then when I came home, I was doing it, but slowly, like dealing with kids and stuff like that. So my cousin is Sonetta TV. He used to be the one always telling me, yo, you need to tell your story. So when I first came home, probably like the second week home, me and my boys did a video on Sonetta TV, but we blurred our faces out because we was still on parole. So, parolees can't be with each other. So we did a video dealing with prison, talking about our lives and everything and experience we've been through. And then Sonetta wound up taking it down. One of my boys, he was shook thinking that the PO gonna know it was us. So then after that, right. Yeah. So I ended up meeting Hassan later because my brother's married to Hassan's cousin. So we met on the bus ride going to it was his birthday party, my brother's birthday. And we went to Atlantic City, and he introduced me to Hassan, boom, we started kicking it, whatever. But this before, he wasn't even on YouTube or nothing. He was the same dirty kid, ripped up shirt, no nothing. Bum. So years down the line, I wound up seeing him, long story short, him and Sonetta was going at it on YouTube. But I don't know this. So one day I'm looking at Hassan and I'm like, damn, I'm looking at Sonetta and he's going crazy on this dude named Hassan Campbell or something. I didn't know Hassan as Hassan Campbell. I knew him as Poppy. So I'm like, damn, who the fuck is Sonetta going crazy on? And then I wound up seeing Hassan make a video talking. I'm like, oh shit, that's Poppy. Look at this motherfucker here. And then he started talking about Sonetta. And I said, hold on, I know this ain't the same person Sonetta talking about. Come to find out, it was them. So I called Sonetta, yo, Hassan, that's family. He like, what? I said, yeah, his cousin is married to Charlie, boom, my brother. He said, yeah, boom. He said, yo, I squashed the beef. From there, I called Hassan, yo, you beefing with Sonetta. That's family. He like, family? I said, yeah, that's my cousin. That's my first cousin, nigga. He like, what? Nah, I ain't squashing it. Nah, nigga, you squashing that. That's dead, nigga. Whatever. We're going to meet up. We met up that same day. Me and Sonetta went up the Bronx River, met with Hassan because Sonetta was like, yo, I don't want to ask him to come to 125th because he already thought Sonetta was trying to set him up and all this other shit. So I said, nah, y'all ain't got to worry about it. Ain't going to be no beef, no problem. Y'all can argue, get your shit off your chest. When it's over, you shake hands. We leave like men. And that's what happened. We went up there. They spoke, you know what I'm saying? And that's when you really first see me on the camera, because I was behind the cameras. Hassan was like, the man behind this camera right here is the reason why I'm sitting here with you and talking to you. And then I wound up coming to the camera, just saying a couple of things, right? Then after that, we go back to Bronx River again. And while we up there, I'm like, hey, yo, I've been like, from the days that I've been watching them now I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching them too. I'm like, damn, man, people follow them. Because Sonetta used to tell me before, like, yo, I'm telling you, tell your story. You get people all over the world. And I'm like, man, ain't no people over the world looking at no YouTube shit. What is that? How can they connect with that? Because I didn't know. I'm like, how people over the world could look at you and your computer? And he started breaking it down. So I wound up watching it and seeing that, you know what I'm saying, all the views and learning about subscribers. So I said to them, yo, it'd be powerful if y'all two made like a podcast together. and then put me in it, and all three of us have a podcast. They was like, oh yeah, that'd be dope. We're gonna start a podcast. So I was like, boom, we're gonna start a podcast together. And then I get a phone call one day from Hassan, yo, fucking Sanetta broke the bond. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? He tried to set me up again with these dudes on YouTube, and I don't know, they wound up falling out. But then me and Hassan, we always stayed in touch still. We didn't fall out. Me and Sanetta, we always stayed in touch. So, and I'm still going at it like, nah, y'all got to come back together. But they don't want to, Hassan don't want to do it again. He's like, fuck that, I don't trust him. Sanetta was cool.
The podcast idea was kind of ruined from there.
Yeah. So then me calling Hassan, yo, what's up? He keep promising me, oh, nah, me and you just going to do it together. I'm like, all right, boom. Because I didn't know how to do none of this shit. I'm like, how you do it? Plus, I wanted to get my different things out as far as me talking to kids, helping children. You know what I'm saying? I feel I want to give back to my community. This is the best way to give back because I can reach much more people by sharing my story, holding people accountable, just sharing different experience with people, meeting people that I know, people that people might want to know. And, you know, and that's where the fallout came as far as with me and Hassan, because he kept telling me, yo, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, whatever. And he kept lying and lying, or I'm on my way, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Boom, I just got tired of it. And then he just stopped picking up the phone. So I said, oh, this sucker motherfucker been telling me all this other sucker shit. But at the same time, while he's telling me this, I'm beefing with him on the phone like, yo, this can't be about you really trying to help your community and these kids. Because if it was, here you got a brother, you got me. I'm family, nigga. I want to help give back just like you. But once he feels somebody's trying to come up, he think they're going to try to come up and take over his shine. Like, that's not my deal. So I said, oh, that's what you really about, you bitch ass nigga. And then that's when he started going, subscribers, people, I don't care about them, nigga. I'm trying to get money. That's when I made my first video, which was on Thanksgiving.
You had mentioned serving time, you know. Could you tell me how much time you actually served in total?
I did 21 years. So I got sentenced to 15 years, and I ended up serving 21. I did the 15, and you know, after 15 years, I have 15 to life. So after 15 years, I go to a parole board, and they decide whether or not to give me 2 more years, 18 months, or 1 year, or 6 months. They gave me 2 years. And then after 15, I wound up getting a pill within a year. I went back again. They gave me 2 years again. Then I went back in 17 years. And then they gave me 2 years. They kept giving me 2 years. And it was all because of the nature of the crime. And the wording, like I tell the kids, I tell them, listen, when you go to court or when you go to prison and parole board, or when it comes to the court system, it's a different language. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like the English language. And you're not going to fully understand it. So we dealing with so-called ebonics, the way that we speak. The language they're not going to be talking, you think, in which some people call it, you talking like you white. But when you get to the court system, they're going to be talking CPL. They're going to be talking case law. So now when I went to the parole board, they said, due to the serious nature of your crime, your release right now was incompatible with society. And it would deprecate the seriousness of the crime. And then all this other words. And then I was like, what the fuck is all of these words? And then I started to say, you know what? Let me go back and see what happened. So I went back into my paperwork from when I got sentenced. And the judge said, do you have anything you want to say? And I started talking, but I couldn't understand what I was reading. After being locked up all these years, I'm like, that can't be me talking like this. That's not me. And it went like, well, Your Honor, I was, and then because because the gun, see, what happened was I came and I got I went down the block. You see that I'm not even saying nothing. And that's how I was on the paper. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I couldn't sound like that. And then I went to my parole papers and I was doing the same thing. And I was saying to myself, you's a dumbass nigga. You dumb as shit. Look at you. You in jail. You can't even talk. You all in the street, in the yard, talking all of this shit. But when you get in front of these people, you can't even talk. You twisting on your words. You don't even know how to talk. So I began to teach myself. It wasn't about school. I already had graduated school, got my GD, college and all that. That shit wasn't about none of that. This shit was about me. I sat in my cell, and every word that they used to say to me in that parole board, I studied that word. And then you know how I went back to grammar school. I went back to kindergarten, use it in the sentence. And I started using it in the sentence. And then why they would use that word. Are they able to use that word? Boom. And then I started taking different words and understanding. Then I started reading the psychology books. Then I started reading books on lying, body language, deception, and different things like that, and how to read the people and engage with people. And then that's when I began to learn how to talk better and how to express myself. And then reading these psychology books in the criminal mind, that shit was talking about me. I was like, yo, I be doing that same shit. I be thinking like that. Boom. And I said, oh shit, yeah, that's me. I'm dumb as shit. I used to do myself with self-talk and self-hate. I can't stand you talking to me. So I had to better myself, man. And then when I finally went to that parole board, and every time they asked me the same question to see if I understood why I did what I did. And that's the same thing with these kids today. You ask them, they don't know why they even doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Why you selling drugs? I'm trying to get money. Oh, so you think that's what it is. You just think it's about money. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. And they asked me the question, why you shot him? But before I answered that, they said, why you had a gun for? And every time I went to parole, I said I had it for protection. They said, yeah. So you grew up in a household with your mother. Yeah. So your mother had a gun for protection too. No. So why you had one for protection? She ain't need one. And that's when I used to be like, what you mean? Why she ain't need one? Because I got it. No. When you leave the household, shouldn't your mother have a gun too? Because you need protection because your neighborhood was like this and all that. And it was fucking shooting going on. It's cowboys and Indians in the neighborhood, right? Nah, it wasn't like that. Okay, so why you had a gun?
Wow.
I had a gun because for protection, because now I'm stuck. But when I finally got it together and understood me, why I was doing the things I was doing, they asked me that question every time. Why you had the gun? I said I had a gun because I wanted to kill somebody. It was like, oh yeah? Yeah, I wanted to kill somebody. I had a gun because a gun gave me power. Without a gun, I was a coward. I didn't have no problem with fighting with these, but a gun made it easy. I could shoot you from across the street. And when I shot somebody, which this wasn't my first crime, somebody, it gave me pleasure. I felt good. It gave me power. People was fearing me. They was like, oh shit,
Wow.
this motherfucker's ready.
You
He
admitted
understand
to it.
what the fuck he did. So now I'm breaking down. I had poor impulse control. When people came to me and said, we got a problem, I'm ready to go get the gun. Let's get him. I didn't have impulse control. I was desensitized and I dehumanized people. I looked at people as ops. I looked at them as enemies and niggas. I didn't look at them as people because I was desensitized. And that pain came from deep within inside me from when I lost my father. And I didn't care about nobody. Me growing up, I hated my father because he was never there. And I used to always say, this nigga. So I already planted in my mind, I can kill a nigga. Even my own father, because I hated that he wasn't there for me. You know what I'm saying? So that hatred ran deep and I never fully understood it. So me speaking to them, they talking boom. And then they start asking, they ask you, what have you done since you've been here? And I tell them, I could do all kind of shit. What I want to talk about today is time. How much time is enough time for taking a person's life? No time is enough time. So whatever decision that you make today, we're giving me time, I will be satisfied with that because he's no longer here. His family's going to suffer for the rest of their life. I'm still here with my family. I have my kids and I still have breath to breathe. They let my ass go. I went back. I'm out of here. Dude was like, man, you can't, because in prison, you can't think positive. You got to think negative or they might. So they like, yo, you can't be thinking like, yo, they going to let you go. Then you get the paper. You be stressed. I was like, I'm out of here. I don't give a fuck what y'all telling me. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up coming out. You know what I'm saying? So me being locked up, it was a bad thing, but it was a great experience because it saved me. And I say it saved me because if I continue getting away with the things that I was doing, I eventually was going to get killed. And after that right there, that incident, that shit made me feel like extra like, I'm about to go Machine Gun Kelly, all of this shit because I don't care. And I didn't care, but I had problems with police. I done had situations where the police came on a scene with me and I'm arguing with my girl, man, just arguing. And they come, yo, take it down. And they got the stick out. And I just smacked this, get the fucking stick out of here. One of your niggas pull a gun and shoot me. They like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I was bugging, like, yo.
That's crazy.
It wasn't drugs, it wasn't no medication. It was just, I hate it. I just hate. I had that hate in me.
There. Yeah, you were there at that point. Like I've actually spoke with Hot Boy Turk. You know what I mean? I've done interviews with guys like Hot Boy Turk who explained his situation like that to me as well. 10 Toes. You know, like that was an amazing breakdown right there. And, you know, because we hear it a lot that they don't let you out at these parole meetings until you fully understand what you've done wrong. You know what I mean? That's one of the last things, I guess, you got to before they let you back out into the real world and shit.
Mm-hmm. So, like I had homeboys right after I made it. I told them, I said, yo, when you go in there, you can't be bullshitting. Because I know dudes that been in there longer than me, and they was going in there with the same thing about why they had weapons and all that. I said, no, you got to go in there and tell them the truth. They're like, but I am telling the truth. And I said, right. Yeah. I said, let me get the truth. Tell me this. Why did you have your gun? He said, no, I had it for protection because I had beef with these dudes. That's not why you had it. You had it because you was going to kill one of them dudes. That's why you had it. You had it because my whole thing was, I said, guns don't kill people. People kill people. In order for the gun to work, a person got to be behind it, pulling it. The gun ain't going to get up and do it on his own. So people, and no matter how much you try to fight it, they never going to let you go. And their whole thing was, I'm not going in there saying I had it because I was going to kill somebody. I said, well, you ain't never get out there. And guarantee you, my mans that was locked up for year after years after years, and they called me, yo, they hit me again. I said, what you went there and said? Nah, I told them, I said, see, you ain't listening, motherfucker.
Right. 100%.
You want them to see the good person in you and the change that you made. You can tell them about that change, but first tell them the ugly side. They want to hear the ugliness in you.
Yeah.
And then they want to hear your transition, how you transition to become the good person you are today. You going in there telling them all is good. Yeah, I went to college, I did this, and I got a family, but they want to hear that shit. You somebody. They ain't got their family member. What you gonna say to the victim? What can you say to the person in the grave or to their mother right now? What you gonna say? Oh no, I had it for protection. Your son was coming at me. They don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to prison, when it comes to parole, right? Also at the same time, parole is a tricky thing because they want to hear that side, but also it's a number game too when it comes to parole. Sometimes they want you to do a certain number. Sometimes they feel that the court system lets you go. You got over. You got some dudes that got 5 to 15 years for murder. And the court and the parole to hit them and make them do 10 years, make them do 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Make them do more time. With me, the judge was on me. The judge put in my papers, he's a manipulator and he shouldn't be released. That's what they put in my paperwork because I manipulated the system. And then when they were saying that, I was like, I know manipulator, y'all bugging out. That's not me because I'm only seeing the good in myself. But what it was is that after I committed my crime, I went to the precinct and I told the police I was there. I seen the dude that did it. And I was out looking for the guy with the police. And I'm the guy that did it. And then the next time they call me down there, so we want you to look through the books and boom. And I'm going through the books. Like, nah, I don't see him in here. I don't see the guy. And then they got caught on to it. They said, hold on. This fucker right here is something about him. You know what I'm saying? And then they wound up getting me and locking me up. But I was a manipulator. I was about what everything that the judge and everybody was saying, but I just didn't want to face the fact that that's what I was. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit right there, man. So what year did you eventually get out of jail, Toes?
2012.
2012, man. Beautiful, man. And I wanted to ask which New York correctional facilities were you housed at?
Oh, all of them shits. All the maxes from Sing Sing, Auburn, to Elmira, to Wendy's, to Sullivan, to Otisville, to Woodburn. Shit. No, I ain't go to Mid-Orange. Coxsackie, Rikers Island, Brooklyn House, the Tombs. All of them shits. I just ain't never been to Attica. I was in Clinton. Yeah. I was in the worst of the worst.
We got 300 people in here. I want you guys to share this video. Also, subscribe to 10 Toes Down TV. He releases videos pretty much on a daily basis. Right now, we're actually getting in depth with 10 Toes Down right now. I wanted to ask, did you have any run-ins in jail with any of other rappers who were locked up? Did you, throughout the years, did you meet anybody? Like, I know China Mac was locked up for a stint. Shine, Tragedy Gaddafi.
Yeah, nah, Shine, my man. I don't know if I had pictures up before with me and Shine. Shine was my man. Shine was cool. Yeah, me and Shine was together. Shine was crazy. Something wrong with Shine. See, no bullshit. I'm not saying like something wrong. You're not saying, yo, something wrong with this dude. Ain't nothing wrong. Something wrong with him. Really crazy.
Well, Shine he was with J-Lo and Diddy. You know what I mean? He was with J-Lo and Diddy at the prime of his career.
He had this shit, right? Shine used to make a whole meal, a pasta, a pie, all kind of shit. He make a whole bunch of food.
Talk to me, man.
Back to me. I'm talking to you. Talk back to me. He make a whole meal, right? And then go in the bathroom and throw it up. He got shit on his shirt. I'm like, what the hell you doing? That will eat a whole meal and then go throw it up. They got a name for that shit.
Yeah, my grandfather would be doing that shit. They do that and it keeps their appetite up too, but it also keeps their weight down.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, what the sick shit is this dude doing, man? And then we did a show. Me and him did a show in jail before because I used to talk like Shine and rhyme like he ain't like it, but I used to rhyme like him, right? So they put the beat, you know that David Levy, whoa, and yeah, that boy. So I come out, don't tell me who wanna fuck with us. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Yo, I used to come through and I'll be talking to him. And when I used to sit with him, sometimes I'll be like, yo, what up, Sean? What's up, King? You good, Sean? Angel Kanana niggas. He'd be like, hey, yo, why you doing that, man? Stop doing that. But he was cool, though. Everybody loved Sean. He was official. He was the Jew. He wasn't Sean in jail, though. He was Levi. His name was Moses. Moses Levi.
Right.
That was his name in the joint. Sean was cool. Slick Rick was cool. Who else? Tupac was in the medium. He was in Clinton, but he ain't come over to where I was at. Who else? That's it. Sean.
Yeah. That was crazy,
Rick.
man. You know, G Unit was courting Shine when he was in jail. Shaw Money was calling him for the label deal. He eventually signed with Def Jam for $3.5 million. Did anything change for Shine when he signed for $3.5 million?
Nah. He still was the same. Nobody never was Shine. Nobody. He was good. He worked in the Jewish office. He the one that gave out. He sold the Jewish breads and shit. He stayed to himself a lot. He had a couple of dudes he would talk to. He would go to the yard. This was crazy shit. Because I'm in the yard, I'm hitting still. Everybody in the weight pit, China coming in. Yo, get the 20s. He'd do 10 reps, put the shit down. That's it for the day and walk out. Yo, Sean, stop coming in here, man, with that stupid shit. And he really thought he was doing something. But yeah, Sean was a good dude. He was cool, man. I seen him on the. I seen a lot of people when they came to see him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people came, those that showed him support.
Before we move on from that, I wanted to ask any Max B. I know at one point he was locked up before he came home.
Max B too. Max B, yeah. But he wasn't Max B. It was
Charlie Rambo.
Charlie Wingate. That's who he was. He wasn't no Max B. Yeah, Max. Yeah, Charlie was locked up too.
Any memorable experience with Charlie, aka Max B?
Nah, nothing. Because everybody looking at the rap and all that other stuff. But dudes, regular dudes, you know what I'm saying? Regular dudes. Word. I ain't never run up with Mano. His co-defendant is my man, but never with Mano though. Me and him never bump heads or nothing. Word. Maybe some other people. I just can't even remember.
Well, Hassan Campbell said that he had been housed in C-74 and C-76. Is that also known as the 4 upper, or am I mistaken?
No, you got different houses, right? I mean, you got different prisons on Rikers Island. You got C-74, C-95, HDM, all these different. Now, within them housing units, you can have a house that's called 4 upper. 4 upper can be a block or a dorm area. And it could be 4 upper, 4 lower, 3 upper, 3 lower, 2 upper, 2 lower. And that's how the houses are named know what I'm saying, throughout the house. So on Rikers Island, you got one upper, one lower, two upper, three lower, you know what I'm saying, like that. That's how the houses go. So he said he was in C-74, 4 upper or some shit. I don't know. When I was on Rikers Island, that wasn't the house that was like the most dangerous house to be in, the tough house. Now, when I was on Rikers Island, it was Mar 9. Mar 9 was one of the craziest houses. It's a mod. So when you say mod, it's a dorm. The uppers and all that, I think they cells. I can't remember. I think that's how it go. The mods is dorms, the uppers is cells, and lowers is cells, whatever. But Hassan said he was on Rikers Island at a time when you didn't have to hold your own. He was there at a time when it was gang banging and dudes jumping dudes, and it wasn't what you know, it was who you knew. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about when I came in, the phones were straight out. You pick up the telephone, you could call your family straight out on the phone. When they came in, about that time, they switched the phone system. It was clicks. So now dudes is taking dudes' phone time on clicks. But when it was straight out, not everybody was able to get on that telephone. Because if you come in a house and the whole phone time slots is taken from the morning to the night, everybody got their certain time that they get on. You got over 60 people in the dorm. And everybody, when he finished, he passed him the phone. He passed him the phone. Everybody's passing the phone. And you standing there, when's my turn? You're going to have to take your turn. So you go in the house. That's if you're about getting on the phone and talking to your family. So you would have to go in the house, see who's running the phone. Yo, let me holler at you. Yo, you run these phones? Yeah, I run them. Who got 9 to 10? 9 to 10 o'clock. He do. Or he say, I do. Or what's up? What you asking about the phone? Because I want some time. All right, so what time you want? I want this time. All right, he got that. Just walk over there and do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You just walk over, yo, I want your time. Oh, yo, tell him come to the bathroom. I want to go gun to gun with him for his time. And then that's how it was. Or you could go in the house, go to the phone, somebody on it. Yo, excuse me real quick, bro. Let me just see the phone real quick. Take the phone, take it loose, and go in the back. I got the phone now. Come get it. What's up? Pull your knives out. Let's get it. You got dudes that did it like that. Or you had some dudes that had to take the phone. You could screw the mouthpiece off and take the phone piece out when you talk to. You take it out and put it in your pocket. All right, now what's up? What y'all gonna do about it? Either they're gonna finish you or you gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're going, yo, bro, let me talk to you for a minute, man. Yo, but listen, man, no cap and no bullshit. Hassan Campbell could not, he's not ready for war. He's not ready for that type of world. He went into a building with Wack 100 and didn't even know that Wack didn't like him. Wack already studied him. Wack seen his videos. Wack was setting him up to in LA. He was trying to get him down there. He didn't even see that. He wasn't even prepared. Yo, my mans know them. Don't care about how many mans you came. Wack had the upper hand on you because you walked into a building that he was already in there, and he could have had everything set up for you. He could have been up in there, right? Look, he could have been up in there with a gun already and said at this time right here, Hassan Campbell gonna be here. Police officers just come up in here, and they come up in there and get the search, find the dudes with guns and get them up out of there. Now everybody is gone, and Wack got his and smoke you. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know. So you wasn't ready. You're not ready for that type of Wack 100.
Just got arrested.
Huh?
Or they could have all just got arrested for possession of a weapon.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Dudes do sucker shit in the streets. So when it comes to that, and he always say, pay attention to your circle and some other shit about it, right? And you ain't paying attention to your circle because that's not your circle. You done stepped outside the box and went in this nigga's circle. And you can hear it on the phone with Wack 100, how he was, yo, come on, nigga, you got to come on out to LA, man. You got to come out. Hassan like, yeah, when? What like, what day? Oh, yeah, I got to check. Huh?
We got the studio for you. This night we're going to be at the nightclub. But then when Hassan shows up, oh, that nightclub got canceled. The Little Baby show got canceled because
no. When Hassan would have showed up, they would have went to the club. Wack would have been with them, partying. Yeah, kid. So? Kid. Wack already got the niggas outside when this shit over. Get this nigga. And I don't think that Wack would have had him hit up like when he come outside. No, it ain't that serious. Wack want this, snatch him up. Snatch him up. Squeeze him. Because he talked this money shit. He flashing money on TV. Wack, oh yeah, he got the bag. We snatching this nigga up in LA. Now call your wife, you bitch ass nigga. Tell her to send that money to over here. You talk this big money, seeing the thing about it. And that's another thing, right? People do that, right? Flash, they got all this money, they got this and that, right? When they snatch you up, their numbers is going to be higher than whatever you say it was. So because they see you flashing, if you so-called flashing 100, oh, you probably got about 1 million. So tell your wife to get that million. I ain't got it. Now they're going to beat you. They're going to beat the shit out of you until you call her and tell her to get it. And then you're going to call her and she say she ain't got it. They're going to think you're lying. And now you're going to end up in the box somewhere or up or burn up or some shit over what? And you don't with this sick nigga. You cannot be going to no California with Wack 100. You don't know. You done made videos about him. Wack played it off. You said something about me and my homeboy. Man, I said, oh, Wack is playing him. What did you say? And he said, I don't remember. You got to go listen to it. Wack knew he said that already about. Wack knew he talked about him. So you mean to tell me all them dudes that report the Wack never reported to Wack that, yo, the nigga Hassan made videos about you? The slick and slide. That's old school shit. We be playing. That's cell games.
Reek did say to him though, he's like, "Oh, why didn't academics?" He was trying to throw academics under the bus for not telling him about those videos. You know what I mean?
He can't. He knew already.
Noticed.
Listen, academics been already told him. Academics know. Academics is down with it. Academics is weak as shit. He ain't got no voice. He got to yes him to death, or sometimes he have to play like he's against him. Come on, Wack, you can't just run all over me. You got to let me have my part, bro. He going to let him. I disagree. Them dudes on Clubhouse with you is idiots. And Wack will let him.
All that, Toes. We're going to get into all that. So, I see that you tested out Clubhouse. How did you like it? What's your thoughts on the app overall? Has it helped you with YouTube at all?
Nah, hell no. I like Clubhouse, right? Because there's rooms that's cool. I go in there and listen to some rooms. I'll be like, all right, boom, they talking some shit. I never got into it, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't until I went on there with these dudes and they asked me to come up there. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, some piece shit. Before that, that's why on one of my videos, my last 2 videos, I think it was, that I called out Clubhouse, like, yo, why don't y'all come to my platform? Any one of you faceless fake gangsters come to my platform, right? And show your face and let's have it out on my platform because y'all motherfuckers like to set motherfuckers up.
Saw that, yeah.
Wack was saying, Chuck, who this nigga? Who this nigga, Chuck? Where he came from? And Chuck was saying, I don't know, Wack. I don't know who this nigga is. Chuck, you the one that told me to come up there. You the one who I said I want Wack 100. He said he didn't know who I was. He ain't never heard of me. I told him, I got it on my phone. I got a receipt. I said, yo, I'm only going up there if bring Wack 100. He said, okay, I see what I can do. Now when I'm up there, Chuck said, you don't know me. I said, oh, these niggas is crazy. They acting stupid. And then, I don't know, Wack 100 mic must be higher than everybody else mic because when he say something, that shit just shut everybody mic down. And then he got his backup dancers. These come from out of nowhere. I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared to sit down and have a regular debate in reference to the statement that he made about being the easiest case to beat. And I just wanted to question him on that and show him why he's wrong on that. And if he was right, you shouldn't be promoting that easiest case to beat to these kids in these streets because that's all they doing out here. At the same time, I wanted to question him on the things that he's been doing and why nobody never checked your paperwork. Why nobody ever got a chance to look at what you did, your past, you get knocked out and all that. Why nobody could question you? So then he's trying to overpower the whole conversation. And you see with me and him, he just kept going and going. That's why I said, nigga, all that, I'll f you up, nigga. Let's stop talking.
Celebrity boxing?
Huh?
Celebrity boxing type shit you talking about, Toes?
Hell yeah. I would have did celebrity boxing with him. I spoke to my boy, like I told you, Shannon Briggs. That's my man. I told him, yo, Shannon Briggs, I need you to set the fight up for me. Get me Wack 100, man. I want Wack. But Wack don't want no smoke. He don't want to put them gloves on because he already knows if he goes in the ring with me and he lose, it's going to tarnish his whole image.
Well, I'm putting up a poll, Toes. I'm putting up a poll right now so everybody in the chat can vote. I want you guys to subscribe to the channel, share this video, And also vote in the poll. Who do you guys got in celebrity boxing? 10 toes down or Wack 100? Vote in the poll right now. Back to you, Toes.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely, man. I would love to fight Wack 100 or anybody else out there that's talking this negative shit. If you're out there talking negative and misleading kids, I f you up.
Talk back to me.
And I f you up. That's right. Talk back to me. You up. And I'm not talking like on no gangster shit, but when they get in the ring, I'm talking gangster shit.
He's talking
Get in
purely
the ring,
celebrity shit right now.
shit. That's right. And you ain't got to worry about it. See, because Hassan had his chance. Shannon told me, he told me, he said Hassan had over 150,000 on the table to fight my son and to fight the other brother. Forgot the other brother name.
So I wanted to ask you, what do you mean when you say Clubhouse is like the shoe in Rikers? Like, what is the shoe and how is it similar to Clubhouse?
Yo, listen, you see how when you go to Clubhouse, it's this chaos. Everybody yelling, yo, that you bitch ass, oh, suck my dick. And then you got the calm one, hey, listen here, hey, nigga. You got all that going on. Everybody talking over here. This dude, yo, shut up, quiet on the set. Quiet, bring it back. Boom. And then one dude will say, hey, yo, bring it down. Let me say something. Then it'll get quiet. Then it start being you hear whispering. And then one dude's talking and feeding them. Then it start to come back up again. That's how SHU is. SHU, the box, the 200 box, when you go in there, it's just chaos. It's down, the toilet flushing, banging, nigga rhyming, beating on the table. Bruce, Jeff, you nigga. Yo, suck my a dude yelling over here. It's just chaos. She's like, what the fuck is going on? This shit is crazy. And that's what Clubhouse is. It's crazy. Yeah. So you will never gain control. In order to get control, you got to get the head. And that's Wack. When you in the box, it's always one motherfucker that get on the gate and be quiet on the set. And then everybody calm down. Boom, quiet on the set. Hey, yo, check it out. Boom, then he'll start kicking what it is, and then somebody agree with him from over here, then somebody agree, boom, then somebody won't agree, then that shit will just go crazy again. And that's what the fucking Clubhouse is. This shit is a goddamn, that's the box. And everybody that's in there is in the box. Us, YouTube and all that, this is population. Because we showing our face, we talking, you see who you talking to. In the box, you don't know who you talking to. All the cells is going this way. So I can't see outside my cell who's down there, who's here. I can't see. So I don't know who I'm talking to. So all these faceless dudes is in the box. Population is us. We out here and we talking. And that's how I'm looking at it, like, damn, this is a big prison. And that damn Clubhouse is the box. That shit is crazy. And anybody that been to prison be like, yo, dude, if you ask anybody that you know, be like, yo, you been in the box before? Do Clubhouse sound like? They go be like, hell yeah, that's the box. God damn, that brings you back to prison.
It appeared that Wack 100 had flipped when you referred to him as a public figure. Is that accurate? Because he actually just flipped on academics for a similar comment.
Yeah, definitely. He is a public figure. You are a figure of the public. You have a voice. You have a platform. You have influence. You are a public figure. I ain't no public figure. Then you a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I really became to really not like him a lot because I know that he knows, you know what I'm saying? But he don't want to admit it. And he's great at manipulating. He's very great at deceiving people. He's really, I just listened the other day. He pimped this dude on there the other day. He pimped the shit out of these dudes. I said, oh shit. And they agreed with him. And before the guys even answered when Wack was talking, I said it to the TV. I said, these hoes is going to agree. I said, watch these hoes. They're going to say, yep, Wack. And they said, what you right, Wack? I said, oh, shit. Wack is good. He's a pimp. That is, yo, I don't know how men can allow one man to rule them. But if you ask them, dudes from Clubhouse, they'd be like, nah, Wack don't boom, Wack don't boom. So what is going on over there since Wack don't none of y'all ever disagree with Wack? I heard a brother say, listen, Wack don't run me. Wack don't do this and that. When Wack say something right, I agree with if he right. If he say something wrong, I shut my mic off. What? If he say something wrong, you shut your mic off. What you talking about? Well, that mean you only agree with him.
Yeah, it's hilarious, because he has people literally telling it like, The dude's telling academics, I don't agree with Wack 100. 2 minutes later, he's agreeing with Wack 100. Yeah, man, Wack was right. I didn't have my mentions on Instagram. It's like you just proved academics' point.
Yeah, they don't even know. They don't know. They don't even know what's happening. And that's why I said, you like prostitution, the woman, they don't think that they prostitutes. They don't think, because when they all fighting for one spot in the hoes. They fight for one spot to be the pimp's bottom bitch. Everybody want to be the bottom bitch, the madam. They want to run all the other hoes. And he's promising them, you gonna be you the one. I don't give a fuck about it. So before, listen, Clubhouse, when you never hear Wack come to the floor and then the cheerleaders come. The cheerleaders is there. And then somebody will come on and say, yeah, that's Wack. And then who said Wack? Boom, boom, boom.
Wack.
One did, I don't know which one. Bang. Wack, he on here talking to you. I guarantee you. And man, I bet anything. They on the phone with Wack while it's going on. And informing him, Wack, he said this, he said that. And Wack is saying, all right, listen, you, Cheddar, John, Mike on the boom. Once I start getting in him, y'all fall back for him. And once I get him, and then like nigga, all right, we're gonna this nigga tonight. We're gonna kill. All right, Wack, all right. So coming in like 5 minutes, Wack. All right, boom. They come back. Yeah, what you said about Wack now, nigga? I said this, nigga. I said this and that and that. So now when Wack come on, you gotta listen. When Wack comes on, yo, who in here saying my name? Everything goes quiet. That's how you know it's a setup. They already know, oh, Wack's here. Yo, who said my name? And when the person answer, Cuban Links, me, whoever, yo, I said your name. The panel was quiet. Oh, yeah, what you said about me? And then once you start going, he jump on you now, right? Once he jump on you and you start coming back, now the cheerleaders is gonna come, and now you just might as well lay down. You can't win. Ain't no winning. I can't win. You can't win. Nobody can go in there and win. The only place I can win is on my platform. I can win because I control the mic. I control my platform. I can shut you off. I can make everybody get you. Get them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I control it. So I want them to come to my platform. I'm not bringing nobody on there. It's only going to be me and whoever, one of them suckers. You from Clubhouse, bitch? All right. You was on there with me and Wack was on there? Okay, boom. Let's go. Let's talk. Now, I want to get into your brain. I want to see who you are. What do you do for a living? Where you from? You ever been in prison before? You married? You got kids? Yeah. Boom. And I'm going to break him all the way down to his very... And he going to talk. They going to... All of them will talk. They're going to talk this shit. They're going to put themselves up here. I got this. Yeah, I do this. I do that, that, and that. And I'm going to break their monkey ass down. Any one of them. I can't wait. One of them just answer. And then the main dude, Chuck. Oh, what's the name of that channel? No Clout, Chaser Clout, whatever that TV shit.
After the Clout Chaser.
Him. Yeah, him. Come over here. And let's have a one-on-one sit down talk. I'm going to break you down. I was just on a joint with, what's the young brother name? Damn. He be with Bullis Gotti. I forgot his name. But I was on there with him. I go on there the other day, or the day before yesterday. Somebody hit me up. Yo, dude's on there talking about you 10. I go on. Yo, boom. So the dude said, yo, when I see 10 toes down on the 125th, I'm going to beat him with it. I'm like, so I go on there. I say, yo, yeah, what's up? It's 10 toes. You said you're going to beat me with it. You bitch ass nigga. Where you at right now?
That'd be wild.
Meet me now. Yo, you took that shit serious? Yes. You on
Yo, I wasn't serious.
Yo, you too old for that. You this and that. Boom. So me and them start going back and forth, right? I'm arguing. Yeah, nigga, you on so dick. Yo, you be talking. I'm like, damn, everything's dick with you young kids. Like, boom, 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 boom. Yep. After all that, I said, okay, listen, let me get a talk with one of y'all. Just chill for a minute. Let me say something. We done cussed each other out. Y'all told me suck and all that, right? We done went all crazy and y'all gonna tell me Now, we got that off our chest. Now let's talk about building. So what's really going on? What's the problem, young man? What you mean, what's the problem? See, right now, you suffering, and you desensitized, and you got a problem with me, and you see me as the enemy, and you don't even know why. And I start breaking it down. Mikey T, you could go, I don't even remember name. I forgot what channel it is on. It's still up there. The baby came out of these grown ass men, the kids. Bullets Gotti was talking crazy. When I started breaking it down and how we could come together and build, and y'all being the young kings who y'all are, and the strength that you hold, and how y'all can control the platform and have people getting crazy. At the end, they were saying, "Yo, Gotti, you got a problem with him?" Man, I ain't got no problem with nobody, man. I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you ain't got no problem with me. The problem lies within yourself. It ain't me. I'm not the problem. 10 toes down, you clout chasing. That's right, I'm clout chasing. You clout chasing. We all clout chasing. Everybody want clout. Everybody want to be on top. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want a name. Everybody want to be heard. Everybody wants the clout. Don't we? So they didn't know what that meant. I said, don't you want clout? Now I want clout the way you getting it. How am I getting it? You hating. What am I hating? What am I hating on? Huh? How am I hating? It ain't about money. I can't hate on money because money doesn't rule me. Money isn't my God. That doesn't rule me. Now, if money was my object, my goal, and that's what ruled me, okay, I'm hating because I want money like that. I'm content and I'm satisfied with what I got and where I'm at in my life. What am I hating on? Oh, you hating on the clout that he got. I'm not hating on the clout. You know where my clout is at? In my household, my grandkids, my kid, and my family. That's where I want all my clout from when it comes to people looking up to me and loving me. But now you be talking about Hassan. Hassan talks about everybody else. I say, show me one video where I spoke about Hassan and he ever said something back to me in reference to me speaking about him. You can't show me not one video. Every video I ever spoke about him was accountability on reference to something that he said. I only answered the ugliness. Oh, he only said that because you did. You're not going to say, so I control him then. He's really chasing me then. Because what I said, he's chasing what I said then, right? Know what I'm saying? See, and they can't go with the facts. The fact is this. Hassan Campbell, right? He promotes, you can agree with certain things he say, right?
Right.
Like if you came up here, Mikey T, yeah, we need to come together. I'm a white guy from Connecticut. I need to get together with you guys from New York. You guys are good guys, you know? And then 15 minutes later, see, because if one of y'all New York front of me, if you come up here, I clap one of y'all, I'm going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? You just was talking about coming together with New York, Mikey. You bugging. Oh, I got to you, Mikey. You done. You finished. I'm going to make all kind of videos about you.
Well, it was going to do 1 million views if I said it.
Yeah. And the same thing with Hassan. Like, you bugging. You talking about a motherless son. You talking about you had 3 babies, right? 3 nobodies because you have yet to produce the facts. Same thing with Wack. Wack running with that now. Yeah, I beat all of them, this and that. What? You want everybody else's paperwork. Now we need your paperwork. We need to see where you beat it at. We need to see where you beat these, how you beat them and all that other shit. If you really a snitch out here. Same thing with Hassan Campbell. See, but when I come to Hassan Campbell, I come with nothing but facts. I come with due diligence and everything, right? So when I come to him, I know him. And that's why I'm gonna do is be stepping up. Yo, you talking about Hassan? Hold on. Shut up. Shut your punk ass up. You don't know him. I know him. You never even seen him. You never met him. You don't know him. I know him with the ripped up shirt. I know him when he was on the bus with me and my brother, wearing my brother chains, taking pictures with my brother clothes on and his shirt. The only thing he didn't put on was my brother drawers. And he was taking pictures like, yeah, kid, I'm gonna send this out, man. He was gonna be loving this shit, putting it up on his Instagram and all that. I was there for that. I was there for the come up, seeing him from a bum. He's still a bum now. Bum is a mentality. He's still the same person. Just covering shit with sugar. So none of these people know him. They really don't fully understand. And what it is that everyone is in space right now. I don't know what's going on with this internet world. Everybody's in space. They're in space, man. They don't see it. Just even if I don't get along with somebody, it don't matter. I would do everything in my power to work with that brother. I would do everything in my power to work with you. But anybody, if it's for the betterment of the people and doing something before I leave this earth, because I put somebody in that, I need to grow a rose, man. I need to bring something fruitful from this earth before I leave this. I'm not leaving here with all of these bad deeds on my shoulders. I got to make a change and make a way because I believe in a higher form, a higher spirit. I believe that we do come back. I believe in the energy. I believe that all the negative that I produce is going to come back to me. But if I can change that and put that positive out there, and it's going to come back to me. So that's why I do everything that I could. And I come with that positive energy and I send it out. And that's why when I'm in the street and people see me, hey, yo, you 10 toes down. Yeah, what's up, brother? Yeah, what's going on? I shake their hand and hug them. Be like, yo, I appreciate you for the love that you're giving me, man. And if you ever need anything, you call my phone number. When it comes to jobs or anything, you call my phone. If I can help you, I'm going to help you. If I can't, I'm going to take, I ain't got it, brother. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I go hard with helping people within the communities when it comes to getting them jobs. When brothers coming home from prison, going up to the prison. That's why when I had the bus service, I was taking the families up there for free to see their families, man, and giving them, because I know what it is to be in that cell when people not have it. Don't do my whole bit. I always had family. I always was on a visit, but it was brothers I used to see like, damn. In prison, I was known as the hookup king. I hook everybody up with a girl. I always got girls, and dudes in there is hard up. They need a girl. I done had dudes get married and mad cool with my man. His wife, me and her still cool now. She the head of police. Me and her still tight. I hooked him up with her. They got married. Even when I was in there, huh?
You're still the hookup king.
Yeah, I'm still a hookup king. I still be looking out for even females that's locked up. I get them boyfriends and all that. Like, yo, what's up? What type of dude you like? So I see if I can find you somebody. I'm gonna get somebody for you. I'm gonna have them come and visit you. I do.
This man is doing his thing.
Yeah, brother.
So there's a list of about 5 people who Wack 100 could not G-check, and your name is on the list along with others like Doggy Diamonds, Jim Jones. Jim Jones ruined him on Clubhouse. And most recently, Academics and Hassan Campbell. How does it feel to have the people's support right now? You know what I mean?
Oh, it feels good. It feels good, man, because that's the whole thing. My whole thing is that people waking up. And I said it before. I say, you know what? The people start to wake up now. That negativity ain't going to last long, man. Even going all the way back to slavery from the negative mindsets and building people on this negative, the positive is going to start to come out of it. The people are going to start grasping towards the positive and want to see the good. They're going to start seeing the work that you're not doing. You claiming to be doing all of this work. They're going to start asking where all this work is at, man.
Wack has good relationships, so it seems, good relationships with a lot of the guys coming out with podcasts. Do you think he's pushing his relationships a little bit, saying things like, I've got Adam 22 in my back pocket, or that he could squeeze Nori or Gillie the Kid? Like, he's kind of putting his relationships in jeopardy, it feels like.
Well, I don't think that he felt that he was putting it in jeopardy because he don't know he was being recorded. But I do believe that he don't got no squeeze on them like that. Hell no. I think that he got a relationship with them where they trust in him enough to, if he gave them a call and said like, yo, I need this or I need that they would extend a hand, a helping hand for him. But I don't think none of them fear him to the point like, I gotta pay you or you squeezing me. And I believe that Wack is that manipulator. He the type of person. I did what he did. He way younger than me too. I did what he did when he was a kid. I was doing it already. You play that manipulation game. Oh, him? Oh, nah. Them dudes on that block over there don't even worry about that. Niggas pussy. Got them niggas in the smash. I never even spoke to them. I don't even know them. But that's what I'm telling him. To gain his trust. To make him believe them dudes is pussy. I already got that block. If you let me get some of that, I'm going to take your work and I'm going to put it on that block with them niggas. Not even knowing I'm scheming on just taking your block. So that's what Wack do. Wack try to draw you in, make you think he's this real gangster industry gangster, like he's a Suge Knight. He think he's a Suge Knight. He think he the next Suge Knight. But everything is, the tables is turning. You see what happened with Suge Knight? At the end of the day, he in jail forever. He done start getting knocked out on camera and all kind of dumb shit, falling out in the courtroom, blind man, sticks and shit. His whole career went down to shit. That's what's going to happen to Wack if he keep bullshitting. He doing all this shit, all the ugliness. Somebody sent me a picture the other day of him, and the picture next to it saying this is Wack 100 in the academy. He graduated as a police officer. He looked just like him.
I'm like, somebody sent that the other day, actually.
Him. I said, listen, that's not enough. You got to show me with him, with his family, shaking hands with the governor, some shit. I don't know. I don't know if that's him, man. I don't believe that's him.
So, Wack took on a relationship with Gillie the Kid and Wallow. We noticed them joking around. But when he brought Gillie on his podcast for his first episode, he was actually bringing up the incident with Beanie Siegel, bringing up, I would say, a very uncomfortable situation. What do you make of Wack 100 bringing one of the biggest podcasters on his show, getting that alley-oop, and basically trying to throw that in his face? You think that was his intention?
That's his intention. Hell yeah, man. He gotta degrade you. He gotta put you on the spot. He gotta be the one that people be like, oh shit, yo, this nigga Wack is crazy with it. And like Gillie ain't coming back on no other shit or checking him on it. So now they're gonna be like, yeah, Gillie's scared to death of this nigga. It's all about image, man. It's all about how you what you put out there, how you play the game. Wack know how to play it. That's one thing I give him. He know how to play it. He know who to answer, who not to answer. And somebody's behind him telling him, don't answer that one. No, that's not gonna get us. That's not gonna get us nowhere. You gotta answer that one. Boom. And then, but that's what it is. Yo, ask him this question. He already know. I'm gonna ask him this. And that's why with certain people, if I did interviews with them, I would ask them first, yo, is this something you want me to not ask you about or something you want me, you know what I'm saying? Wack ain't doing that. Ain't none of that. Everything goes with him. When he come in there, and Wack got a relationship with Gillie and them to where they joke like that. Oh, shut up, nigga. Punk ass ain't gonna do nothing. They built a relationship like that, right? To the point where Wack is the type of dude that they'll be playing that game, and then Wack will say something when somebody else come around and be like, man, shut the before I smack the shit out of you, nigga. The person over here think Wack's serious. They don't know that they got that type of relationship, and Wack can use that as a front. That's what Alpo Martinez, that's what he used to do. He used to go to dudes and talk with his hands. Like, yeah, son, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then when he finished, he go back over to his people and be like, yeah, I just told fucking this and that and that and that. But from a distance, you'd be like, oh shit. Damn, I knew that dude was a punk. I knew it. And the dude don't even know that he's over there talking about him and that he's lying, that he just pushed up on you. That's why when I spoke with him, when me and Alpo spoke and I went to him and I told him about this fucking podcast, I ain't even saying the name, but Alpo was the puppet master behind it. I said, yo, you the puppet master behind this shit because this bitch ass keeps saying your name and you this and that and Alpo this and that. And then he started with I said, hold on, Po. We ain't gonna be doing all this. And you're gonna have people thinking you talking to me crazy like that. Let's just talk regular, like what's up? And he was like, oh, all right, yo, boom. And he started talking regular. One thing with me and Alpo, it was always a respect line. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another story. The way we met and how the whole shit went down, and the girl tried to put me in the middle, talking about, yo, that's Rich Porter people. Why you talking to him? He's the one that's with Rich Porter. He's setting you up. And a chick told Alpo I was setting him up, and I don't even know that the broad done told him, like, yeah, he's Rich Porter people. He's part of the setup that's going to get you with something. I'm like, what the fuck? He come with that shit. But that's another story. But that's the game people play. Hand movements and act like they really checking you, but they really not even saying nothing. And then it's all a mind game.
So yeah, man, I wanted to ask you as well, the situation with Beanie Siegel and Gillie the Kid. What do you make of that shit actually popping off right in front of Birdman? You know what I mean? Like $1 billion representative in the hip hop industry, Gillie's label Cash Money and all.
I didn't even go into that whole situation there. I didn't even like zone into it. I didn't pay too much attention to it. I know Beanie, but I know Beanie Siegel, but I didn't even go all the way into it.
Yeah, Bean was just kind of uncontrollable. These rappers sometimes when they get to the height of their career, they be uncontrollable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Rappers is crazy. They start believing that lifestyle at times. They really start believing it. Out of all the rappers that I know and ones that I met, whatever, the coolest one, the whole situation, how we met and got cool just that one night. After that, never seen him again, never spoke to him enough, was Busta Rhymes.
Good dude.
Busta Rhymes was the only one who like really stood up. I was going in the spot. It was Drake, P. Diddy, somebody else. They had like an after party or something. So when me and my people got there, we got to the window to pay. It was $50 to get in. Once we got to the window, I went to pay my money, and they said, "Hold on 1 minute." They went back. You finished? And they put a piece of paper on the window. All right, price change, 150. I said, "What?"
Yep.
It was just $50. I'm paying 50. They're like, no. They said the manager said it's 150 now. I'm like, how the fuck it switch to that? So now I'm beefing at the window. Out this place, and as I turn around, here come Busta Rhymes, Murder Mook, his entourage, all of them coming in. And I'm walking past, and they just walk in. I said, hold on. Who the fuck is he? He just walking in.
Great.
So Bus turned around and said, who you talking to? I'm talking to you, nigga. Who the fuck is you to just walk in? They charging me 150 now, and you just walk in? He said, who the fuck is you? I said, who's you? So here come me and Bus walking towards each other. He got Murder Mook in the mind. Come, we get face to face. I'm like, what? He like, what? He said, you know what? Like this right here. They with us. Come on, we going inside. We got inside. He gave us all VIP bands. We went upstairs and shit in the VIP, whatever. He was like, yo, man, you a cool motherfucker, this and that, man. Like, the fuck is you just going crazy on me? I said, nah, man, they flipped on me I was already mad. Like, what the fuck, you're just going to flip the price? Then this nigga walk. And you know the crazy shit? In my mind, I don't even know that's Bus.
In the last few weeks, Academics has actually spoken up against Wack 100, calling him out on some timeline issues he was having, reporting inaccurate information. Do you think Academics was accurate in describing Wack as the master of spin or the master manipulator?
Hell yeah. I said that myself. Wack is the master manipulator. That's like when Farrakhan said was a great man. He didn't make it as a great man, as a good person. Meant that he was great in his manipulation, in his mind being able to control the people and make them just at a drop of a dime move. Where did Wack come from? Who is he? Like, how did he gain this power and control? Who, like Mikey T, when you think about it, you didn't even see it coming. He was just here. You know what I'm saying? You might have been like,
Toes. It's not like Wack 100 had anything to do with the early career of the game, releasing the documentary or the Doctor's Advocate. If he had, I would have a bit of an understanding of where he came out from. Apparently, he did that record with Ray J and Young Berg, Sexy Can I? I mean, there's a big difference between How We Do and Sexy Can I?
Yeah. Definitely. Hell yeah, man. He just disappeared out of thin air. And that's why I say he's an agent. He's an agent. So I want to fight the FBI agent, Wack 100. And I want to let the Federal Bureau know that I'll fuck one of your agents up. Agent Wack up. I'll Agent Wack up. I'm doing everything in my power to get him. And that's why in the video he said, y'all got to talk to K Slade. Because he kept saying, who you spoke to about me? Who you spoke to? I don't know nobody you know. But then, why out of every name in the world, you grab K Slade name? Because K Slade already told you who I was and about me. And that's why you know you don't want no smoke. And I don't want no street smoke. I don't want all that gun smoke. Get out of here. I did that already. I'm not trying to go to jail. I want to go to jail with men and then shower and bend over and cough again and lift your nuts. I'm not going through that. It's getting a ring and do it for a bag. So then my thing is this when it comes to Wack, right? When I say the bag, I don't put no number on it when it comes to him because any number I put, he gonna downplay it, so it won't be no fight. So if I be like, if he's like, for how much, and I say 300,000, that's it. Come on, man, I just got a deal for 485. I just got a deal for 5 million. He gonna if I say 5 million, come on, man, you ain't got 5 million. But whatever I say, he gonna downplay it. So that's why I ain't saying no number. You say it, and I'm gonna stop your bank. Wack, you say the number. Just say your number. And I'm going to say, all right, that's the number. That's it. And let's do it. Let's start it. And you out there, you know celebrities and all that. Get them to train you. Get Floyd Mayweather TMT to train you.
So So, do you feel this is a little bit different of a question, but Joe Budden's actually got brought up in this. Joe Budden, do you feel like it would be easier to have a discussion with Joe Budden as he is not heavily guarding his gangster persona? Like, do you feel like that's something that's holding Wack 100 back?
Definitely, definitely. I like Joe Buttons, and I think Joe Buttons at times can be an asshole, but at the same time, I think Joe Buttons can be brutally honest with you and with himself at the same time. I like how he speaks. He speaks very well, and I think he comes from the heart when he speaks. With Wack, he just has this certain image that he done put out there already, and he cannot go against it because it's already out there. Like Hassan, it's already out there. So he's running with it, and people buying into it. And that's the cash cow. It's the only way you're gonna keep it going. And he has to keep it up. It's only look. And the thing about it is this, right? He get knocked out. They already got saying they got a recording of him getting knocked out.
Right.
They still believe in him. Like I said in my video, I can knock Wack out right now. Boom. He on the floor, knocked out. He's snoring, slobbing. He's out. He's done. They'll wake him up and say, Wack, you whipped his ass, Wack. And Wack can go on Pyru, cuz I up, cuz I know I did. They just woke this up and they still will run with him because Wack done got the mind. When you got the mind of the people, it's the Willie Lynch syndrome. America was trying to slave black people through whips and chains. No. Willie Lynch, no. You got to get them up here. So now we ain't even got to put a fence around. They're not going to even want to run away from you. They're gonna subject themselves to bow down to you. And that's what they doing to Wack. He got the mind of the people. It's crazy. And people they don't think he got them. They like, no, he ain't got my mind. Yes, you whore. Yes, he do. He got you, whore. He got you. And you selling all that pussy out here for Wack. It's a fact.
Oh man, you just made me crack a smile for Black Youngster. I really haven't cracked a smile for Black Youngster since he recorded that video in the graveyard, taunting Young Dolph. I just thought that was in bad taste.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to these kids today, man, I gotta say, man, I don't try to keep up when it comes to like the drill music. Though I got a dude in the camp that does drill music, I really don't pay attention to what the he's saying, what's going on. I really don't even understand drill music and how that's the culture now. But the new thing that they got when it comes to the grave and pissing on grave sites and disrespecting the dead and stuff like that, no one fully understands it until it happens to you. And like I said earlier, with me, I had poor impulse control. I was quick to do this. I was talking crazy. Police can't give it was crazy. I didn't see it until I was in the four walls sitting in that cell, and then your aunt died, your sister died, your cousin, your kids getting big, your mother's losing her head. You're like, oh shit, I'm locked up.
Can't be around it.
Set in, yo, bro. Let me tell you something. Like, I don't give a who it is. Any one of them kids out there, all them little rappers, they talk all like gang, they get in the video with the guns and shit. Let somebody one of their mama. They're gonna feel a rage of wanting to get revenge. But let something happen to a family member, they feel that pain. Let them go to prison, and the judge say, you either take this 20 years or you go to trial and you get 47 years. Which one you want? And they like, well, I don't. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Shut your punk ass up. You want the 20 or you want the 47? You have to make a decision. Make a decision. They think about it right after. Look at Will Smith. He smacked, what's the name? He went back. Tyler Perry spoke with him. Denzel spoke with him. You stuff, right? You up in front of all these white people. Now
he's got 10 years.
Crying. Now he crying, and I want to apologize but no, it's too late, bitch. You fucked up. You knew you weren't supposed to do that. On your way up to the stage, each step, you was going, I'm gonna Smith up. Bang! You went back and sat down. Keep my wife name, all that theatrical shit. And then when it's time to war to Will Smith, I'm sorry. He crying. Yeah, you crying. Because you know you're up now. And that's what's happening with these kids. They want to smoke dudes and they killing. And when they get in there, you see the first 48. All they need is a hamburger, some fries. They telling on everybody. They gonna say, you want to press charge? I want to press everything in this. I want to press that button. I want to press everything on everybody in here because they got to smack him to be quiet.
Yep. Then they're pretty much like, well, you can't press charges because we're arresting you for conspiracy.
Yeah, you the one. Yeah, you the one that did it.
You were actually in the car with him from what you were in the car with him? Oh, that means you can never leave this room. You know, it's like, what did you just do to yourself, man?
They stupid as
That's
shit.
why I stopped watching that show, man. That shit was too crazy how everybody was just like, oh, I'm going to give him all the information and shit.
Mikey T, let me tell you something. The books I used to study, damn, I can't remember all the goddamn books, but one of them was the FBI agent who was he was like the top FBI agent who used to get the truth out of people through body language detecting without a lie detector. They said he was the human lie detector. And I read that book. I said, oh shit. But he said in the book, he said when for the police, when a person commit a crime or murder and you lock two of them up, the way you find out who did the crime, you put them in a cell. The first one that go to sleep is the one that did it. Because that shit is heavy on his mind.
Yep,
his subconscious
that before.
Can't control it. The one that didn't do it is gonna be up. I get the fuck out of here. I didn't even do nothing. He want out of there. He ain't got no time to be sleeping. I'm not tired. I gotta get out of here. That fucker that sleep did it. Or they played a game. They did it to me. But look, all these years later, I seen it. I read it. I'm in the interrogation room, right? After I done went up in there already and said, I was at the crime scene. I seen the whole shooting. I seen it. And I'm the shooter. So now when they get me, they come, boom, they sit down with me, talking to me. You know what? I don't know what the fuck I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Now I said I was there. I seen the shooter. They said, no, They said, well, we got something. I'm like, out of here. They leave out. They come in. They take the envelope and they throw it on the table, right? Boom. And they put it close by me and walk out. And I'm sitting there looking at the envelope. The two-way mirror is right here, and I'm looking at it. But I'm looking at the mirror, seeing if I can see any reflection in it, if they're looking at me. And I go to the envelope. They got in here, and they bust right in the room on me. And I'm like, what up? And they grab me up. Yo, handcuff him. I'm like, what the fuck is up? They already knew this nigga did it. We know he did it. He touched that envelope. And the dude broke it down in the book. He said, criminals automatically, when you throw it out there and you told them you got something, they gonna want to see what the fuck you got. What you got on me? And they gonna look at that. A person that didn't do nothing, I don't give what's in that envelope. They didn't even care about that. I just want to know when I'm getting the fuck out of here. But me being a criminal, it's a fact. All criminals, they're gonna sit there. It'd be drawers and all that there. They're gonna open the drawer. They're gonna look, see what's in there. Boom, boom, check in that paper. Boom. That's the criminal mind, man. And that's how criminals think. And that's how I thought. I thought like a criminal. Every action in my life was criminality. So to change and to transition and be on the other side now, right? And to be able to recognize it, Wack 100, Hassan Campbell, to see the scheme game on how to beat the people out their money and to manipulate and get that cash flow in. I said, oh shit, this nigga is a scammer, just like the preacher. He passing that bucket around. Not one doorknob fixing the church. The window still broke. The bathroom still getting clogged up.
Yep.
Same thing with Hassan Campbell. One time you got up off that couch and went in the street. I'm in the club with 150 niggas. You in the club with 150 niggas, but it's 150 kids out here on these streets, and you can't even go out there and talk to them. Now, one time have you made that? Everything is trying to show I'm in these streets. I'm a real nigga. You ain't let go of that image. The psychologist used to tell me when I was a counselor in the program, anybody that ever says to you, yo, nigga, you lucky ain't the old me. No. You still are the old you because you still can go back to the old you. I'm lucky you not the old you. So that means you still have the old you in you. You still could bring him up out of you. When I started to learn how to say, you know what, I got to separate myself from the old me. That's not me no more. I got to separate myself from him. And I got to recognize, you know what? These are my triggers. You got to learn your triggers. What's going to trigger you? What's going to make you want to go back and pick up something? What's in your circle that's important then? And I used to keep in my pocket what was important to me. And I walk around with it all the time. I got my son's name, got my mother's name, and I got it written in the circle. In prison, this is what I did. And I put it in my pocket. And every now and then I go in there and look at it. Or sometimes I would use my son's picture and look at his picture. But before I go out the cell, you keep it at the door by yourself. Boom, your family pictures right at the door. Before they crack it open, you standing there. When they start cracking themselves, and I'm looking at my family. When I come out, you got to throw that mask on. You got to be tough. But I'm on a mission right now. My mission is to get the fuck out of here, and I got to get home to them. And that was my thing. So every time when problems, this is later on in the bid though, and when problems used to come, and I you know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes I slip and be like, what? Nigga, because my thing was, I don't want to jump you. I'm not going to tell it, because I was blood at one time. I'm not going to get nobody. I'm not telling none of my homies, nobody. I don't want nobody to know. Because my whole thing is, if me and you beefing, the first thing I beg you to almost tears, I say, please, me and you just had a beef or argument. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell your man nothing. Just meet me in the bathroom at 5 o'clock. That's it. Just meet me at 5 o'clock, please. Don't tell your friend. I swear to you, Mikey, somebody always come to me. Hey, yo, come in. We talk. Yo, what's up with you? So, God damn it. He done told him. See, now this, to me, you already snitching. Why you tell him for? Because he going to tell somebody else. He going to tell him. And we're going to get around the jail. He's going to get back to the police. So now when they come, yo, what's up, you boy? No, I'm good. I don't even want to meet you in the bathroom. You won, bro. Go ahead. What you talking about? You went and spread the word about me and you having a problem. So if I go in there and everybody know I did it. Ain't no getting away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not with that lifestyle. That shit is crazy. And that's why I tell these kids, you know what? When you sign up for a criminal, you signing your life away because there's no rules to this shit. Yo, niggas is snitching. That's part of being a criminal. Snitches is a part of it. It's part of the world, nigga. Accept it. Yo, niggas, he ran when the police, that's part of criminals. Criminals run. They do shit like that. You got to be prepared for everything. Nothing goes in the criminal world. Nothing. And if you're ready to deal with that, then you're ready to deal with another man looking, because you don't know what it's like for a minute. That's what I said. That stop and frisk that they was doing in New York, they should have stop and strip. Stop and frisk. Stop and strip. I bet you won't be doing
They won't be doing shit.
Yeah, stop, police. Whoop, whoop. Hands on the wall. Take off all your clothes.
Doing shit.
In the middle of the street.
That's
take
hilarious.
off all your prison. They'll strip you naked right there. Step out the line. Take off your shoes. Shirt. Boom. Strip down. They'll strip you right there. I'm going to who in this hallway. Strip. And look, and we've grown accustomed to it, right? We so dehumanized and desensitized. I could just strip anywhere. I don't care. I get naked, right? And it's nothing. Boom. I'm not embarrassed or nothing. It's nothing to me. I'll turn around.
And because of your record, 10, because of your record, when they pull it up in their database, they might do that. You know what I mean? So it's pretty crazy, to see where the world is going to go in the future. I kind of feel like there's going to be little robots going around that will stop your car. They'll detect marijuana smoke. They'll be like DUI detected. Here, pull over until an officer gets here. All different types of shit like that in the future, man. We got to talk about jewelry. We got to talk about a jewelry story, because my New York audience who tune in heavy wanted me to ask you this one because they seem to find it so hilarious. Now, bear with me. This is a two-part question. Do you consider buying jewelry from Fordham Road a flex move?
Yeah. Bought it from Fordham Road or what?
Do you consider that a flex move?
Who buys jewelry from Fordham Road? You might as well go to Chinatown or Canal Street and buy your jewelry. Nobody buys jewelry from Fordham Road. No. Hell no. I would never. That's slum jewelry up there. That's bullshit. When Hassan made that video on Fordham Road with the jewelry and all that dumb shit, you seen him with the watch. Yeah, this is a whatever the watch. You will never see that watch. That watch went back in the store. All that testing and all that. Hold on, Mikey.
Everybody share this video. Hit that. Everybody, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Share this video.
Listen, Mikey, I got the same right here. I got the same thing. I could go in the jewelry store and be like, yo, listen, I'm doing a video. I'm going to help promote your video. Just make sure my shit be real when I put this camera on you. I got a tester. I keep this in my car all the time, right? For the dudes that be in the club fronting and all that. And I'll be like, y'all niggas in here with this fake ass jewelry on. They fake jewelry. Yeah. Okay, so let me hit your shit real quick. Let me hit your diamonds. If your shit real, let me hit that diamond real quick. And they will not. When I seen Hassan, this is God's honest truth on my child's eyes. I said, yo, Hassan, why you be wearing all that fake ass jewelry? I swear to God. And he never denied it. He said, I wear the fake jewelry. So if I get robbed, I got my real jewelry at home. I said, what? I said, so you got identical jewelry, bracelets, everything identical? Yeah. I wear the fake shit outside. So somebody try to rob me, whatever, I got my real jewelry in the house. I wear that when I'm on camera. I said, get the out of here, man. Who does that? So you went and got some real jewelry and fake jewelry that look exactly like this some stunt double shit? Man, get the out of here with that, man. All that shit fake. Get out with that fake ass jewelry, man. Get out of here with that. But yeah, for the road, that's not the place to get your jewelry.
So how do you think his supporters feel about it? You know, seeing him post up a video allegedly buying jewelry, watches at the place where they sell hats, socks, vapes.
Socks. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's crazy. Where they sell hats and socks. That's not the jewelry store you want to go to. That is not. That's not where you want to go. You don't want to. Definitely, you don't want to go to Fulton Road to buy no jewelry, man. You want to go either down to the Diamond District. You can go to 145th to Mike's. Everybody know Mike in Harlem, 145th, right off of Broadway. That's where I get that's my jeweler. That's where you go to get your jewelry from. You ain't getting no slum shit. You getting the top of the line diamonds, top of the line gold. And my jewelry, when I buy jewelry, I use jewelry as an investment. All right. A lot of people don't know when you buy jewelry, you can insure your jewelry and you can use it for future, meaning that you can have jewelry that can amount to, let's say, $100,000. You get appraisal on it, which is going to come up to $200,000. From that $200,000, you go to your insurance company and you insure your jewelry. That's going to cost you probably $2,500 to $3,000 to insure a $200,000 of jewelry, and that's like if anything happened to your jewelry, it's insured. You can always get it back. So I look at jewelry as an investment, and a lot of guys don't know about insuring their jewelry. I was at my jeweler a couple of months ago, and there was a guy in there, young brother. He spent over $200,000 right there in my face on jewelry. He bought a big ass diamond chain. He bought the watch, over $200,000 cash. Opened the bag. I'm like, when he finished, I said, damn, I want to ask him, but I don't even know this dude, man. I said, yo, brother, can I ask you a question? Where you from? He was from Syracuse. I said, you insure all your shit? He's like, what you talking about? I said, your jewelry, you insured it? He said, you can't insure jewelry. I insure my car. I said, hold up. You can insure your jewelry. You just spent over $200,000 on all this jewelry right here with Mike. Mike, tell him. And my jeweler was like, yeah.
Sorry,
he said,
I thought you were having me play the character. I got him.
Now, Mike was like, yeah. He said, yeah, you can insure it. He said, yeah. And I broke it down to him. I told him. He was like, all right. He said, yo, Mike, I want to insure all this. I said, hold on. I just told you don't insure it here. You get it appraised with Mike. So you just spent $200 with him. You appraise it. It's gonna come to $400,000. You take that, you go to your fucking insurance company and you insure it, man. That's it. That's simple. He said, so what that mean? I said, so if you insure it for a year or 2 years, if something happened to your jewelry, you get robbed or you lose it, you go back to your insurance company and you report it, and they're going to give you the amount in money, a check or direct deposit, or they're going to get the same jewelry for you for the 400,000. You only spent 2, they're going to give you 400,000. It was like, what? Yes. And that's simple. Like, people don't even know about when it comes to jewelry. And I learned that from my uncle. He always told me when I was younger, he always had a collection of jewelry, chains, watches, everything, a bunch. I'm like, the fuck, you missed the T? He says, no, I invest in this because this is a business. You put up 300, 400,000, you get 800. If anything happens to your jewelry, and you just pay your fucking joint every 2 to 3 years, your insurance on it. You know?
That's what's up. That's a major breakdown. I'm going to have to go back to this video in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people are going to go back to that in the future, man. Major breakdown right there, Pentos. That's why you're here, man. That's why you're making an impact here on the, you know, the YouTube community. You know, you had said before that Hassan Campbell had watched you, or Hassan Campbell was window shopping. Can you remember this point in your life?
Hell yeah, definitely. He was window shopping his ass off. You know, to fuck those. We used to be on Fauna Road. They have a jacket store, shirts. They just sell jackets. Not that jewelry store shit he was in. They have a joint called USA. It's on Fauna Road on the concourse. Official store. They sell official jackets. If you want to get things made and stuff, that's not where he got all those jackets. He got that from Daniel's Fashion downtown, who's a good dude. But in this store, I used to always see Hassan over there. And this is right after, this is before YouTube and all that. This is right after I met him on the bus trip that we went to Atlantic City. And every time I seen him, yo, big bro, yo, what's going on, big bro? We talking about, that was my name to him. It wasn't Shaft, it wasn't Ten, it was big bro, big bro. That's what it was. I'm like, what's up, bro? He like, yo, man, when you gonna let me f with you? When you gonna let me get done? You gonna let me hang out with y'all, this and that? Like, what is he talking about? But he was always in there window shopping. Listen, that he got a jacket that's a red, white, and blue bomber jacket. He came and paid down $50 on that jacket. He wore it in one of his videos. That jacket is from back then. Facts. Because when we was in there, and I said, yo, so what you trying to get? He was like, yo, that jacket right there, I put $50 down on it already. I'm saying, I was like, God dang, laid away on this jacket. I was in there buying, give me that one, 2 of those, give me that one, this one. Blah, blah. He's like, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. I need to get with you, this and that. But I never knew his angle. Like, because in my mind, I'm like, what the f you think? I'm a drug dealer or something? Like, get down with me with what? Whenever you say that in New York, like, yo, let me get down with you. You're getting down, you think I'm hustling or something, getting drug money. I'm not hustling no drugs, motherfucker. But it wasn't until later that I learned, you know what I'm saying? He on YouTube and all that other stuff. And now he's flaunting like, I'm like, what the f? This ain't the same dude from before. And now he told, yo, you trying to look like me. Mikey T, I could take you back to the time I met him with pictures with me. For me in prison, they could go back. I could show you pictures, like all my shit in prison. This is all I do is wear shade. I am the shade god. That's all I wear, shades. Always shade since god. Prison. Yeah, I wear shades all day. That's my thing. People, oh, you got shades on in the jail all day. I just wear shades. That's just me. When I work out, I got shades on all the time with shades. Now he said, yo, you trying to be like me? You trying to dress like me? Let's go back 10 years. Let's go back a couple of years when I first met you. How I was dressing like this. And it's not even dressing. This is just fucking throwing shit on. This is regular. I'm not the type of person that go around flaunting and acting like I'm a fly guy. Swag and looking good and everything got to come from the people. The people got to say, yo, that guy has swagger. That guy's a nice dresser. You can't say, I'm a nice dresser. I got swag. I'm fly. No, that's not how it goes in New York. Somebody else got to put you in that position. You know what I'm saying? They got to do that. I guess abroad, they got to tell you that's what you are. You can't say I'm a fly dude. And then you can't see, and that's what it is. Oh, you trying to be like me. I'm trying to be like you. I don't look nothing like you. We're not in the same shape. You don't look good as me. I got a full beard. I got real jewelry and I don't try. I just throw it on, whatever, and I don't even care no more. Like it's not about fashion with me. It's not about that. You know why? Because I don't want nobody to get caught up with it. So when somebody be like, "Oh, you got the chain," I'm gonna give them the same story I just gave you. This is an investment. I spent whatever I spent for it. It's an investment. So if something ever happens to it, I can always get way more than what I paid for it. It's insured. It's not no scam. It's not no bullshit because I do the same thing with my car. If something happens to my car, it's insured. Somebody steal it, they crash it, it blows up. Insurance company's gonna pay me for my car. So when it comes to anything, and kids ask me about certain things, yo, why you do this? Why you do that? Or why you don't you think that image? No, it's not image. This is something that I like. This is something that I like to do. You like basketball? I like to collect jewelry. You like this? Oh, I like Uptown sneakers. I got a whole bunch of Uptown sneakers. I like those. I like to collect those sneakers. And I don't hardly wear them, but I like them. I'm a sneaker collector. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to whatever. So, but when it comes to him, my thing is just be yourself, man. The people already know. They are well aware of your antics and that's not who you really are. You know, you come from the gutter. You say it, though. You say, I come from pissy mattresses. I come from the gutter. My mindset is this is where I come from. So the bigger I become, the smaller I am. So no matter how much I come in, even you saying, yo, 10 toes down, new listening, I take it like, damn, man, I appreciate that. Thank you. But it only knocks me down more to make me more humble. Like, damn. I told a story one time about it wasn't Caesar. I think I got the name wrong. When he rode through the town and everybody gave him praise. You might know who it is. Everybody was giving him praise, and he always kept a guy to his side. And every 5 to 10 minutes, that man would lean over into his ear and say, you are only a man. You're only a man. He always been that constant reminder. Don't let none of this shit go to your head. You're only a man. And he knew that this king can become big-headed and all this love and with the people loving them, you're going to lose that fucking manpower. You're going to lose it. You're going to be like, I'm not a man no more. I'm the king. I'm on top. I'm not. So that man kept him on the side and said, you are only a man. And whenever you see him start getting praise and he raising his hand, he going, hey, what's up? You only a man. Oh, all right, thanks. Yeah, okay. He humbles himself. Okay, thank you, guys. And that's just what it is with Hassan Campbell and with a lot of YouTubers. You are only a man. And I'm that man that's on your side, whispering in your ear. You're only a man. I'm just letting you know you're a human being. You ain't on the top because you're going to come back down. It's gravity. It's called gravity.
So let's get into a little bit of the present right now. You know, Academics did an interview with 6ix9ine and Wack 100 in the past. You know, he got Wack 100 to actually have a conversation with 6ix9ine, but this time he actually brought Hassan Campbell into the mix. And I want to ask you, like, what did you think about Hassan Campbell actually linking up with 6ix9ine?
Well, I think that was all right, look, this is my thing, right? If I had the opportunity to do it, to link up with him, if I sat with 6ix9ine, I'm not sitting across the table with him and lollygagging. It's not lollygagging time. This man, outside of the snitching part, we already know he's a snitch, he a rat. I could break him down on why he's snitching, how you a piece of shit. Now I want to get into his mind and break down his mentality. Him and Wack, I want both of these. I want to break down their mentality and how they think the way they think, why they think the way they think, and if there's any room for change. If ain't no room for change, now. See, and I'm going prepared. You see, he came with all them little young kids. I'm coming way prepared than that. Because I'm going to be prepared to be able to just smack the shit out of you across the table when it's time. Because you little bitch, you out here, you talking extra, and you going crazy, and and then I'm like, yo, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work with me. So Hassan's sitting down with them, right? He didn't come with that same energy that he had. He was trying to, what? I'm never lacking. That body language, shut the fuck up. You've been lacking. You called the police on yourself. You pulled out and was on camera. You lacking all day. Everybody's lacking. Who's walking around all day with their up like this? If you ain't stepping out your house with your cock and pointing at everybody, you lacking. Because once you step out your house, you can target. Anytime you step out your house, you're a target. You got your kids with you. You go to the mall, you a target. You lacking. Somebody can always come. You got guys. I know guys that got my man Tone Hood. He got with the machine gun in his hand on the car, dead, slumped over. He got out the car about to shoot. The dude came from behind him and hit him in the back of the head. So who is not lacking? You can lack. You can never say I'm not lacking. It can't happen to me. It can happen to the best of us. It can happen to the worst of us. So that type of mentality and him sitting down with 6ix9ine was a stupid move because he didn't go there prepared. I would have prepared myself for that sit down. I would have had about 2 questions. Everything else would have been me talking. I probably had 2 questions for him. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you that. All right, boom, this is the rest. Now I'm going to break you down. I'm going to talk to you. And then all that, how he was getting up, acting crazy. Come on, you supposed to be a Hassan Campbell gangster nigga. Yo, hold on, wait a minute. You talk to me. Sit down, first of all, man. About all your little niggas in this room, nigga. Will hurt all your niggas in here. You got to control the room. They was giving the young kids, look, the young kids ran that whole shit. When 6ix9ine was talking and all that, the academics, then you seen all them young kids coming to the camera, right? Wack 100 was like, yo, damn, it's a lot of you little you. You got to understand that energy, right? Yo, it's a lot of you little crazy little up in here doing. You feeding them, man. That's feeding them. That little small little shit, that's feeding them kids, man. So now they like, yeah, that's, I know, Wack see it. You know, we ain't playing, nigga. And at the same time, Wack kept saying, I came there by myself. I came dolo. He didn't come by himself. He's with 6ix9ine. All them little kids is there to protect 6ix9ine, the other little college boy, and Wack 100. So if Hassan Campbell would have had any drama with Wack or anybody, them little kids was popping off for Wack because they did with 6ix9ine. So Hassan walking in that burning building was a dumb move. Him sitting down with 6ix9ine and not chastising him on him as a person. The snitching. We know he snitched. And then you're supposed to go and ask for you, bitch made gangster nigga. You interviewed this little nigga and not one time did you make any progress with you. You're supposed to have been, Hassan was supposed to win on both of them. All of them. And then Wack one, the other one. Academics, you little flabby and sick bitch. You see, and that's why I know with me, they won't have me. Because I know the show ain't going to go on. It ain't going to be able to go on. Because I'm going to be talking what I feel and talk how I want to talk. You're not going to control me and what I say. When it came to Hassan and Wack 100 about Wack, listen, understand this. It's a serious issue. People have been getting on me for years about this case and this and that, and then you break it down. I'd rather not answer those questions. Wack 100 going to try to keep pushing. All right. Now I'm warning you. Stop asking me about because it has affected me and I'm taking it as a disrespect. You can only respect it. We're not even here for me and when you start talking about would you have snitched? What I have snitched.
Right.
I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna counteract that shit and I'm gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying? Their whole thing was trying to get Hassan and break him down. They planned this shit. Think they planned it? These 3 amigos. They planned it. They broke Hassan down. Wack went right on to another channel talking about him. And then Hassan get whiff of it. He go to Bullis Gotti channel, emotional when talking. Then he make the video about me. Yo, 10 toes down, Marky. Am I playing chess or checkers? You still playing checkers, stupid ass. You ain't play chess. You jump right out the window with the Wack shit. You're supposed to held on to that, dummy. See, that's why if you would have had me, let me tell you something. Even now to this day, I tell Hassan, I call his stupid ass, we'll be stronger together than apart, you dumbass. Plus, people already know we family. You just got to put everything aside and we got to build. And my thing is this, right? If we made a podcast of me, Hassan, and Dobie Diamonds, or me, Hassan, and Sonetta, or me, Hassan, even you.
Mikey
we made
T.
a podcast together, Mikey T. If we made a podcast, listen, you know, Oreo cookies in this motherfucker. We can make an official podcast. Right?
Talk to me.
Hassan Campbell will be held accountable for anything he say on this podcast. Mikey T will be held accountable and me. No man is above no man on this podcast. We're going to leave the floor open for everybody to ask their questions. Anybody got a problem with Hassan Campbell. You could call in. He don't allow people to come and talk and get their shit off their chest. We want to know, why did you say that about what's the name, son? That guy. We want to know. People want answers from you now.
A lot
You know
of things. A lot of things to cover.
Yeah, a lot of people want answers from you, but you don't want to answer. You never go live on your own channel. You never answer nothing. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So the podcast is not going to be based on just him. The podcast is going to be about not only accountability, but also reconnecting with the people. We're going to revise this whole shit all over and show that, you know what? Hassan Campbell has came a long way, because today he's no longer thinking the way he did before about and all this other shit. This is the person he is today, and we're going to build on that. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that because you're only strong as the people make you. He only that way because of the views. We don't know who these people are that be following him and looking at him and praising him for this bullshit he be talking.
You know, and the next place I want to take this conversation is, you know, we've seen other prominent guys in the game turn down 6ix9ine when he was trying to get those interviews in the beginning. Gillie the Kid being one of the prime examples, you know, publicly turning down 6ix9ine. Why do you think Hassan wasn't concerned with it actually affecting his image?
It's not, listen, Hassan don't even care about the tough guy. Let me say this, matter of fact, listen.
It's true.
He feel that sitting with 6ix9ine, right, is going to help boost up his shit. He know Hassan got millions. He knows that 6ix9ine got millions of followers. He knows, he feels in his mind, a lot of them will come over here. Hassan's main objective, he want to get 1 million subscribers. That's his number. Remember what I'm telling you. His number is 1 million. He want 1 million subscribers. That's his goal, and he's fighting like hell to get it. He'll say anything, but it ain't happen with 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to him and subscribers, that's his main goal. When it comes to likes, and he could say a whole big thing about helping people and all that shit, and then at the end of the video, he go, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that button, and thank you for sponsoring this, and I thank you, Keisha, for sending that money, and John and all that. Like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What's going on? Are we really trying to help the people? Or, you know, he made the promise to the sister in Harlem when the dudes bit the girl face. He said, I got $5,000 to whoever tell them information about these guys. Within that week, they found out. I said, Hassan, get that money up to that man who found these kids that bit the lady. Nothing. Yo, I got $10,000 for women that's in shelters and all this other shit. And then the next day, and he just go on, and nobody saying nothing about it. I'm like, yo, so y'all just gonna big him up when he said that? Yeah, yo, Hassan, he doing for the people. He gonna give $10,000 to a family. I wait 2-3 months. I say, hold on, people, remember y'all bigged him up? He didn't do nothing for the family. What happened to the $10,000 for the family? Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Oh, you a hater, nigga, leave him alone. What? He just said he promised. And I become the bad guy because I'm shedding light on the bullshit that you're doing. And that's why I say I hold people accountable. When it comes to me, I want you to hold me accountable. If I say anything wrong or do something wrong, and if you'll catch me, get me and hold me accountable. And I don't have no problem with sitting up here being like, what I said, play the tape. Let me hear it. Oh, I did say that. Damn. My bad. I apologize to y'all. You know what? I'm going to work on that. And I need y'all to keep on my neck. Help me work on that because I'm weak. That's an area I'm weak in. I need to work on that shit, man. Like, if it come like a woman, yo, you got a wife and you got this book. They caught you with a girl. Yeah, I got caught out there, man. I got a weakness, man. She was a bad little bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm admit to it. What's wrong with admitting to it? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with admitting and being vulnerable and opening up. The thing is, you got to be able to admit to it and then make a change with it or work on it. We all a work in progress. None of us are perfect. We can strive for perfection, but we'll never be the earth ain't perfectly round. Man, get the fuck out of here. So we're in a world in the earth that's shaped oblong and it has a slight wobble to it. So when the earth is moving within us, where we come from, we're going to have a slight wobble. We're not perfect. We got to strive for perfection. So them talking all this perfect shit, I got money, I got this, I got that. So that makes you the perfect human being then, right? You don't get headaches, you don't sneeze, you don't cough or nothing. You just this perfect mutant that nothing never happens. Like, come on, get out of here, man. I don't care. I'm about accountability. If I said something wrong or if I disrespect somebody, tell me, and I ain't got no problem with being like, yo, I apologize. When it came to Gene Deal, I said, Gene Deal didn't come to Black Rock funeral. That wasn't there. I seen him. He drove up and he left. Gene Deal was like, man, homie, you don't know what you're talking about. I called him. He said, nah, you was wrong. He told me, he said, look in the book. I look in the book, everything. I said, yo, Gene, fucked up. I want to do a public apology with you, bro. He's like, nah, we don't need all that. I'm like, nah, man, I want to do a public apology. Like, fucked up. I just want people to know, like, yo, I shouldn't even said that. I jumped the gun because I seen you and you was just leaving. He said, yeah, I was there way before you. I was leaving at that time. Boom. He said, nah, we ain't got to go through all that, but I'm willing to make a public apology. Same thing with King Erna. Even though you said all of that other shit, you was emotional. You was emotional, but I will apologize if I made you feel any kind of way because I don't want you to feel no kind of way. You know why? Because in the future, I know I'm going to want to work with you because it's going to take us to make it right. It's going to take us to work there. Even if you on here, look, if you on here scheming and scamming the people, that's what you want to do, okay? You're going to give back, bitch ass motherfucker. You're going to give back. You're going to do something. You want to scheme and take 10,000? Give back 3 to the people and feed the people or help the people or help these kids and get them out the situation they're in. I can't change everything in you and I can't make you change, but I sure can show you the way like, yo, you need to help by giving back. And that's why when it came to my neighborhood in Harlem, where I'm from, dudes sold drugs in the neighborhood, praised them and loved them because they gave back when they did the fireworks, the turkey, the driving down the street, just throwing money out the drop top. The neighborhood loved dudes. They seen them as heroes because they always gave back. The old woman, they up on their rent. Here you go, mommy, boom. And dudes looked out, Bumpy Johnson. That's what they did. So people loved them because they gave back, though they was taking so much from the community. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong, but at the same time, you know what? We can't change it. We can. That's why I tell people, yo, I know we're going to do bad shit. I'm not saying stop, but I'm saying we could do better, man. Because once I say stop, you're going to be like, what you mean stop? You going to tell me to stop getting money? So I'm not going to ever tell you to stop doing what you're doing. But yo, bro, you could do better than that, man. My thing is this with him, right? When it comes to Hassan, and they asked him, what would you have done if it was you? If you 6ix9ine asked, if you was in my shoes, would you have told? And Hassan was like, nah, I wouldn't have told Boom and this and that, right? But then you go back to his videos and you look at it. He made a video about me saying that 10 toes down, Marky Brown from Harlem, federal government. I'm talking to y'all out there. He's personally taken $50,000 on PPP loans from different people. He getting $50,000 from everybody. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling. I hope the police come and lock you up. If that's not ratting enough, I don't know what the fuck is. If I'm not doing it, why are you putting that out there? And even if I am doing it, you ratting, right? And then for him to make other videos about my cousin Sanetta, that this is conspiracy right here. Look, Sanetta tried to get me that day he was coming out the bank. I had a dude waiting over there. My man Agard was waiting for him to. That's conspiracy. He tried to get me. That's conspiracy. Africa Bambaataa was the getaway driver in the case that we caught.
Crazy.
That's telling all the way through. So for them to even ask him, would you have told? Yes, he would. You know he will. He's still telling. He's telling about me and shit, fabricating the stories. And he'll tell you, I don't give a about the cold, none of that street shit. But then he'll say, I killed one of y'all niggas, right? So then you just another Sammy the Bull or whatever. You just going to be a rat running around people. And if somebody try to get back at you, you're going to tell. So I don't even know how to deal with you. So the best way to deal with you is stay the away from you. So my whole thing is accountability. So that's why when it came to him talking shit about me, my kids, my family, and all that, I first took it personal and said, when I see him, straight smack, all light skin off. It's going to be on my hand. He going to be brown skin when I'm done. I finally got to go see him. My man came home after doing 30 years. And he telling me, yo, listen, nah, man, we got to come together, man. Your family, we spoke. I'm like, no, man, that That's it. I'm done with this. When he get here, I'm smacking the shit out of him. That's all I want to do. He like, no. I said, I'll do you a favor. I'll tell him, put your hands up. We do a one-on-one in the parking lot. Nobody put no cameras on. When Hassan got there, he went to my man, yo, what up? He went to the next dude, yo, what up, what up? All these dudes from around his way, they all from Bronx River, not me. When he got to me, he stood there. I said, what's up? All that shit you said on YouTube, family and all that, I'll fuck you up right now. Say anything. Put your hands up. My man like, yo, chill, we ain't here for that. Now, you know people coming, yo, we ain't here for that. I'm like, I'm not here for that, but we here. And he said a lot on that. So I'm not going to do the suction, snuff you, you know what I'm saying? Then you going to make a video. Yo, he snuffed me. I want you to put your hands up for I can whoop you. So I can have a reason to just, and just show you what it's about. But he ain't want no smoke. He like, nah, we good. We're going to sit down. We sat down. We ate. We talked. And everything was good. Then we went and met again. And then we made another plan. All right, we're going to come. And then he went on Doggy Diamond show and started talking about me. And I said, damn, what the is wrong with him? He bipolar or something? Like, we just was good. That's what
that goes back to when Doggy interviewed him as Poppy.
No, he interviewed him again as Hassan Campbell.
Okay.
And he said, like, Hassan was like, the dirty section of YouTube, 10 toes down. I'm like, what the you say my name for? Dirty section of YouTube. Like, what? You know I'm going to answer every call. All call-outs is mandatory with me. I don't give a fuck who say something. I'm answering it. So I'm like, damn, man. Like, and my thing when it comes to him and other people, like, I remember when I first started, Mikey, I remember I only had like 400 subscribers. I'm like, damn. So I'm making my videos, whatever I'm doing, whatever. Ain't nobody looking at my shit. They ain't paying me no mind. And he used to always be like, boom, he'd call me, talk shit. Yeah, nigga, I see you just made that video. And you ain't gonna get 1,000 followers, nigga. I'm gonna look at you, nigga. I'm gonna shut your shit down. I'm like, all right, I got you. I said, I'm gonna finish you. I said, I'm coming for you. See, they don't know that side. People don't know that side. He would call me and talk stupid. I laugh. I said, all right, you gonna see. I'm telling you, bro. I said, I'm positive. I'm not gonna talk that dumb negative shit you talking. I'm just gonna hold you accountable for what you're saying and watch the people gonna listen. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you, I'm telling you. And now, look, people are listening. They know what I'm speaking is actual fact. And now he's saying, oh, you a household name now. Leave me alone. Shut up, punk. You the same one that said I'll never, just like them dudes in prison and the judge and every police, he ain't never getting out. The counselor told me, you're going to die in jail. I'm going to die where? He said, you're going to die in jail. I went to the box. But I'm not. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to do is going to happen to me. I know I'm going to make my own destiny. You bugging. And now, look, people are beginning to listen, and he hates it. But at the same time, he loves it because he feels that, you know what? I'm keeping him relevant. And people always tell me, yo, you keep saying his name, you're keeping him relevant. No, I'm not keeping him relevant. His relevancy is going to come just by him speaking anyway. Me speaking is just shedding light on the bullshit. And just hopefully that you guys start to hold him accountable for the things that he's not doing. Don't talk about the things that he's doing. We already know that he's talking about people's kids, he cussing people out, disrespecting the dead. We already know about that. Let's talk about the shit that he's not doing. And that's my whole beef. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is accountability, making sure that everybody is held accountable for what they do, for what they say. Even me, when I point one finger at you, 3 is pointing back at me. So it goes to me 3 times to what I'm saying. So all I ask is that people hold each other accountable. And that's where we're going to begin to get our power back, by holding each other accountable. We see somebody on the corner doing something wrong, you know, you up, right? You know, if you did this, this not going to happen. The end result of this. Hold them accountable. There's nothing wrong with accountability.
After this, after Wack 100 goes crazy on Hassan for unknown reasons, in my opinion, I think it's got to be something to do with the podcast that went down the drain between them. But do you think Hassan went a little bit too far, you know, blasting and releasing audio where, you know, Wack was talking about all different types of people?
No, I don't.
T.I., Nipsey, all these people. Gillie.
I think that he let it go too soon.
Okay.
I think that he should have held Wack accountable without the tapes, right? Without playing it. If it was me, if I had Wack on record the way Hassan did, and Wack went to the clubhouse and was talking about me, then the next day he on bullets, and then Wack come up there and they start going back and forth, I'd have threw it out there to Wack. Listen, Wack, let me tell you something. I got you on tape. What you talking about? So and so you talking about him? Wack gonna deny it because he ain't never gonna think you recorded him. He gonna be like, "What nigga? Play the tape, then nigga. Play the tape, Buster."
Yeah.
Man, go ahead, man. I ain't even gonna play that shit, man. Just know that I got it, man. And you better start telling the truth to these people, man, because you a liar. You know you said that about Nipsey, and he would have been denying it over and over. So you ain't said that about Gillie and them. He'd have been like, hell no. I'm like, you said that about Gillie. And look, and then everybody in the clubhouse would have bombed me. Be like, oh, 10 toes, you a lying ass, bitch ass nigga. I'd have let them go. I'd have went up there the next day, talking shit, letting them get at me, trying to hold Wack accountable. Let him know I got them tapes. You told me about this, you told me about that. Wack would have been going at me. Then I would have said, all right, I'm going to play one tape for y'all of Gillie the Kid. Everybody tune in at this time. Gillie and Walla, I'm going to play the tape. And Wack would have been tuned in. So, Wack, this is your last chance to tell your people and everybody the truth. Did you say anything about Gillie? I'm just telling you, man. I'm going to hold you accountable, brother. Just tell the truth, man, and just be honest with the people. He going to deny. Play it, nigga. Then he going to, I'll put anything up because he'd never think you did that. And I'll play it. There you go. Now, right, you told me to play it. I said I threatened you with it, and I wasn't going to play it if you just told the truth, and then you told me play it. So now when I play it, so now you can go get whoever you want to try to bring my channel down, but you can't. You told me to play it. I didn't just come out and play it. You said play it. I said, okay, here, play it. I told you I had a recording of you. You said I didn't to play it, and I played it. So now you go get your lawyer, oh, defamation of character or whatever he did. No, it's not. I told him what I had. I told him I would play it. He told me to play it. I said, I'm not going to play it. And that's it. So Hassan would have won with that. So he's saying that he's coming at Hassan's channel. Hassan would have had leverage already. Hassan would have now proved to the people, look at your leader. He's a liar, the one you following. Y'all trying to condemn me. Right. And now look. Now I'll play the rest of the tapes. Now tell the truth. Now the people gonna be on your side. Oh shit. If he had that, he gotta have some more shit on Wack. Play it. Let Wack say it. Wack ain't gonna say play it now. He gonna be like, oh shit, he recorded that. He probably got the rest. And now I ain't gotta worry about playing Nipsey. I ain't gotta play that. I'm gonna leave it with the minds of the people. Wack ain't denying it no more. So now I ain't even gotta play it to save everybody else and Nipsey family, you know, the ugliness of redigging him again, judging him, and then burying him again. Because that's all I did was redig Nipsey up. They rejudged him. Oh shit. Shit, you want this and that? Oh yeah, now bury this nigga.
Discrediting his legacy.
Yeah, man.
Yep. You know, man, so where was I gonna go from there, man? Oh yeah. So basically, from what you were saying, and you know, Wack was saying it as well. You know, I'm coming for your YouTube. Hassan even mentioned that he may be coming for his name. But in the past, you know, Hassan returned and said he would recreate himself. You know, he's been known in the past as Poppy. Do you see him ever being able to go back to that?
To Poppy?
Yeah, and branding him, like rebranding himself.
No, see, Hassan already got over 80,000 followers on his smaller channels. So I think that if Wack did that, they all coming over there. They coming to the other channel. And I think more gonna come now because now he's gonna come with a new gimmick to show I got something even more for y'all this time. And then look, Wack can come for that channel. Hassan got another channel with over 50,000 followers. And that's all he's going to do. But I think we get to the last one, he's going to rebuild another one and just keep going. Keep going.
Right. But possibly with a new name if he loses the Hassan Campbell name.
Oh, he could lose the Hassan Campbell name.
And he's got the Poppy pretty much built in from back in the day.
Yeah. He could be Hassan Poppy Campbell. He don't even just need Hassan Campbell. He could become Hassan Poppy Campbell. They can't that name.
Poppy Campbell.
Wack could have Hassan Campbell. We could have Poppy Campbell because everybody know him as that. I mean, whatever way it goes, I don't think that Wack should even try to come for his channel at all. Like, for what? All is fair and war, but when it comes to that, you the one that made all this possible. Why not go to the channel? He didn't go for none of your shit.
Running your mouth to somebody you barely know. You know what I mean?
Barely, that you don't even know at all. Not a grain of salt. You don't know that man from nothing. And you just talking. So imagine what pillow talking you doing. Imagine the shit that he spoke about with people we don't even know about. Listen, when it comes to China Mac and fighting AD.
Okay, that's not one of the questions, but if you want to go in, let's do it.
I peeped the whole move. Look, AD. Did I do the video? Yeah, I did the video.
Yeah, you China Mac.
AD and China Mac meet. AD tell him all about his cooking shit he wanted to do, whatever. China Mac give him all his information, whatever, right? AD didn't have none of this shit together in his mono. He took China Mac idea and used it.
Yeah, then although he was maybe planning it and saying it on episodes, it's all about putting the shit in motion.
That's right. So he took his idea and put it in motion. If I'm talking about starting a YouTube channel about Mikey T's how Mikey T eat, right? That's how I'm gonna start it. But I don't know about Mikey T drag racing cars and shit. I don't know about that part. So my plan is this Mikey T eating. And you come to me be like, yo, you know I'll be drag racing too. And then I come out and do drag racing. You be like, what? I was gonna do drag racing, man. You could have did the eats. And that's what happened with him. He was gonna make a channel, but he didn't have that idea China Mac did. Then look, China Mac speaks with Wack on Clubhouse.
Right.
He tell him, yo, nah, man, AD my homeboy, man. Y'all got to squash that. Y'all can't be doing that fight. Nah, man. I'm gonna talk to him, man. Don't worry about it, man. Wack goes to AD the day of the fight. AD on his way to go fight China Mac. He said, I got a call from Wack. Wack is going off. Hey, homie, hey, whatever he's saying on the other line, AD is like, nah, Wack, it ain't even like that. It ain't. I know that language right there. I know that conversation. It ain't like that. Wack on the other line saying, hey, look, cuz, hey, listen, we could do this right here, man. Nah, Wack, that shit ain't even that serious, Wack. Why would he be saying it ain't that serious? If Wack was talking positive, yo, you don't need to be fighting. You leave that alone. All right, all right. Yeah, all right, yeah, I don't want you fighting with him in these streets. Y'all need to come together and work together. Wack wasn't talking like that. He was talking, Wack seen a potential squeeze in China Mac. Oh, who does China Mac do? And he out here in LA? He from where? From New York? How many followers he got? Oh, he get money like that? He do what, China? Oh, nah, cuz he can't be living out here. Hell nah. He got to pay. Wack seen a potential squeeze with him. AD wasn't trying to hear that shit. So what you mean? You mean I'm gonna steal this nigga's idea? I'm gonna go over there, give him a fade, and then we gonna rob him? Man, AD wasn't with all that sucker shit. I'm gonna go over here fighting him. We gonna catch the fade, and that's the end of it. Wack seen a potential squeeze in China Mac. I don't know if China Mac thought that, but that's what I seen. I read that criminal behavior, and that's what that sucker's about. I know that manipulation game. Wack can't fuck with me. I read that whole conversation when AD was saying, and he said, then Wack started saying some shit. I ain't know what the hell he was trying to say. What you think that's saying? Yo, Mikey T was telling me some shit. I don't know what that was trying to tell me. He was trying to tell me some diabolical shit. But I wasn't even trying to pay attention to that because I'm not about that life. I'm just trying to catch the fade with this nigga, steal his fucking idea, and just let me go by my business. And now they're going to work together and do something together. See, but I believe China Mac. What you think? Hold on. If you know China Mac, right? You know China Mac?
Yep.
Mikey T?
Yep.
You know China Mac ain't on no bullshit. He ain't just going to accuse you of no shit like that, stealing his shit. You mean to tell me the same exact idea that I had and spoke with you about? You come out with it and it ain't from me? You always had my idea? Yeah. If I had it in Chinese, I bet you wouldn't have did it. Mac should have told him, this is the idea I got right here, AD. And told him in Chinese. Now get it, nigga. See if you still that idea. Get it in Chinese, nigga. Because other than that, that's some sucker shit.
Well, China Mac was tight about that shit. You know what I mean? Because he was
Yeah.
trying to make a bridge. China Mac is an independent entity to link up with No Jumper. That's why he would even give AD the opportunity because of the branding opportunities of Mac Eats and No Jumper. And then for that to blow up in his face, I can't blame him for wanting to handle like that. But I think in this one, he kind of should have took Wack's advice. But who knows? Like you're saying, that would have come with Wack ended up managing Mac Eats. You know what I mean? Wack would be the managing consultant of Mac Eats. You know what I mean? Next thing you know.
Mac, what name? Wack is an opportunist. Anything it is. Look, with him and Cuban Links, he saw opportunity with Cuban Links. First, he went at him. Yeah, you was down in LA trying to get protection from us, this and that. Look, he shoot you down first, right? And make you go to defense. I ain't never do that. He know Cuban Links was never down there. I ain't never do that. Yes, you did, nigga. I was right there. Nigga, bust ass, nigga. This and that, boom, boom. And then he flip it and be like, hey, listen, man, if you're trying to do some business, maybe we do business, man. Send me some shit. Cuban Links send him his material. He take it. He listen to it. Man, what I can take from this? Let me just put him on the back burner. I got him. Now Cuban Links calling again. Hey, what you bitching for, nigga? Like you blow the spot up, nigga. I got the music. Just shut up. Then he took it personal with Cuban Links. Now he start to, that scar on your face. Yeah, look at your face, nigga. Now he start disrespecting him. Because now it's like, man, you put me on the spot. Now I got to blow you up and just disrespect you and shoot all your shit down. And I'm like, damn, man, why Cuban Links even fed into him trying to help him? Trying to help you? He just shot you down, calling you a punk, and that you was out here and lied on you.
I want to ask you about the alleged podcast that Hassan Campbell was supposed to be doing with Wack 100. On that first episode of Wack's show, they had Adam 22, Academics, and they had Gillie and Wallow. Hassan said that he was supposed to be in that position. Do you believe there was a podcast with those two in the works?
Yeah, in the works. They didn't have one yet. I think it was in the works. Definitely in the works. Definitely. That's the way he was drawing Hassan in. Guaranteed. Yeah. 100%. That's the way he draw you in. He gonna draw you in with that. He gonna draw you in with his celebrity connects. He gonna draw you in with look, just giving you information. Yeah. Nigga, Nipsey Hussle, make you comfortable. He won't make you. That's one thing about LA. I read this. They gonna make your ass comfortable. They gonna come on in, nigga, sit down, nigga, have something, smoke, drink something. No, sit down. Next thing you know, you in the back alley with pit bulls biting at your ass. You with these? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. You around with them if you want. Hassan is lucky he didn't go to California, because if he did, he would have came back. He would have got pop smoked out there, officially smoked. Because Wack wasn't playing with him. Wack would have got him out there. Now, what you was saying about me, you bitch ass nigga? No, I ain't never say nothing. Yes, you did. You spoke about me and my homeboy gang. You know what you did, nigga. You think I don't be watching your bitch ass? He would have got Hassan. He would have got him.
I want to talk to you about Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda, man. How do you feel about his return to the game since getting locked up? You know, he came back with some stripes because he took a little bit of extra time for Rowdy Rebel.
Mm-hmm. I guess, you know, he got the stripes for looking out for his man to make it sure. And then you had another guy that stood up like that from Harlem, Kevin Childs. He wouldn't cop out and take no time. And if it wasn't, he went to trial because he wanted his co-defendant to make sure that he was all right. And
also the big homie True Life.
Yeah, True Life. And I applaud you for whatever you did, if that's what you felt was right, you know. But I don't know. Bobby Shmurda came back doing some other crazy dances and shit.
That's what I want to talk to you about, man.
Yeah, you know, he came out dancing crazy.
Aside from waiting a little bit too long, some people have said he waited a little bit too long to release music. You know, his situation with Epic Records has been at the forefront of, you know, that. He was actually signed by L.A. Reid, who actually moved on from the label while he was incarcerated. Wack and many others have either laughed or embraced his dancing. Being a New York guy, how do you feel about all the dancing, man? He's obviously on another level than before.
I mean, that the Bob, that other dance, that shit he was doing was cool. But when he started doing that shit on the floor and this off and looking back at it, oh nah. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Beat it. I don't care if somebody has said, oh no, he West Indian. I'm West Indian too. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not doing that. We don't do that. Not in New York, not in Brooklyn. Picture somebody from Brooklyn. And then you see him in the club doing that dance, looking back at it. Oh, hell no. Nah, I disagree with that dance. That dance is crazy.
What do you
I don't
think?
even like looking at it. Huh?
What do you think's going to happen with his career going forward? I mean, he's a viral sensation, but is the music going to stick?
Yeah, the music going to stick because that's what the kids like today. People like that. That's what they like. And then when you do some sick shit like that, you get even more press for doing that stupid shit. I think the dumbest shit you do in something that'll make people holy mouth and woman holy chest is going to heighten your career. So him doing that dance and he might come out with something crazier. Like look, just remember what I'm telling you. On the 20th, the 19th, or the 18th, Hassan Campbell comes out with a video talking crazy. He's going to do something crazy because he's almost reaching that 21st mark when it's time to get paid. So he does something stupid. Every time at the end of the month, he does that. When he starts seeing that the views is, he's going to do something crazy to make people be like, oh shit, what the is? He's going to find something in the news or somebody to go at. He'll fall back for a minute. He don't say nothing about nobody. And then he come out and go crazy. So with these rappers, that's what they do. It's image, man. It's all about image. You got to say certain things where. And also it's the labels that tell you to do certain things, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that he had advisors, homeboys. What the f- you doing, Bob? What? Yo, give me that camera, bro. Give me the camera. You ain't posting that shit. They posted it. Whoever was up there with him was with him and was getting it. And they posted it. And he accepted it.
What about the uncontrollable bursts of laughter? Nobody has addressed it. I remember one time Designer was on the Breakfast Club and Charlemagne had told him, whoa, slow it down. Just talk to us here. You know, he's always laughing, man. I don't want to chime in and say, yo, you can't be happy. You know what I mean? A man's enjoying his life, Toes.
I mean, laughter's good. I believe in laughter. But I believe that laughter's good for the soul, for the heart. And this Muslim sister told me the other day, and I forgot all about it. She said that laughter is a what the hell she said is given. I forgot what it is. Allah gives it to you. It's like a blessing from Allah to give. It's like giving a donation to the people by giving them a warm smile of laughter. So I believe that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you 100%. I hear you 100% on that, but it's kind of just like, you know, it's kind of like diminishing the quality of his interviews, just like 6ix9ine yelling in his interviews throughout the whole thing. It's like you can't get a question out. Bobby Shmurda laughing throughout the whole interview. It's not making for a good interviews. I don't know if any other bloggers are pointing that out, but somebody's got to be real and just say it.
Yeah. So that. You don't think it's something else with that shit, like drugs or something?
Bro, I smoke weed every day. I smoke more weed than these rappers, and I'm not laughing uncontrollably.
About pills and shit.
I don't know. I hope he's not on that, to be honest with you. I hope he's not partaking in that shit. You know? Are you a Benny the Butcher guy?
Yeah, I'm Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, man. You know, Benny's popularity, like his popularity really skyrocketed in a short matter of time once he actually got that acknowledgement. What do you take about his rise in the game?
Nah, Benny the Butcher's official. I listen to his lyrics. I'm a lyricist type dude. I like lyrics. I'm about bars and hooks. Certain shit he said, I'll be like, oh shit, he put that with that. Because usually when it comes to rhymes and shit, when dudes saying a rhyme, I try to get the next bar before they say it. And when it come to him, I didn't think he was gonna say. I'm like, oh shit, he said it with that. I'm like, cool, he fit there. Like Jada Kiss, and you know what I'm saying. I feel Benny the Butcher's official. He got some shit with him, and the way he delivered it is official. Benny the Butcher's good, definitely.
Yeah, I actually had the chance to interview him right before he blew up majorly. He was really doing his thing, but I interviewed him right around Christmas of 2018. Freddie Gibbs and him have actually been going back and forth, had a little bit of issues. Have you caught any of that?
Nah.
Yeah, they had worked together. They had worked together in the past, and then I guess Benny the Butcher in an interview had said working with Freddie Gibbs came and went, to which Freddie Gibbs kind of took an issue with that, because early on when Benny the Butcher was blowing up, a lot of people were showing him love. Freddie Gibbs actually put him on his album. Freddie Gibbs actually brought him out to open for one of his shows. But Benny's popularity kind of skyrocketed to the point where he was getting brought out on just about everybody's tour, Toes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Russ.
Wow.
Benny was touring all over the United States before the pandemic happened, and he really, kind of went to another level. Fast forward, Tana Talk 4 comes out, the new album. It actually sells 19,000 copies. Freddie Gibbs says, "Why would I beg to work with you when you do less than me?" The album that I was telling you about, Freddie Gibbs' Alfredo album, actually moved 30,000 units in a week. So he actually was through that shot at Benny saying, "Why would I beg to work with you when I actually sell more units than you?" So,
I mean, I don't know what the hell happens with people's brain when they make it and they get somewhere and they forget where they came from. Like, do you think, like, you just said that you did an interview with him before he was who he was, so you think that you could get an interview with him today?
well, Benny a few months back said he would do an interview with me, but like I had hit him up about a second interview to follow up once he had done all this major shit. But with him doing interviews right now with Drink Champs and all that, he just doesn't have the most time, especially when like this guy was touring with Griselda, he's touring with Russ, he's got his own tour dates, so it really keeps him a little bit busy. Plus, you know how it goes when these artists get corporate, man. I remember interviewing Little Durk before, and then fast forward 2 or 3 years later, now you got to go through management, and management's like, I don't know if that interview is really going to be good for Little Durk. What do you mean? I interviewed Little Durk in 2012, 2013 when nobody gave a shit about him. You know what I mean? So you got to really respect that shit, man. I respect the fact that I got an interview with Benny. I bet you if I went up to Buffalo and stayed there for like a few days, a week, and I was like, "Yo, Benny, I'm in Buffalo right now," I could get an interview. But do I got the time for all that? You know what I mean? Do I got the money for all that? You know what I mean? If you're working for a news station, shit, they'll pay you to go sit somewhere for a week until your source comes and meets up with you and you come back with that work. You know what I mean, Ten?
Yeah, definitely, brother, definitely.
I don't
Man.
got that budget, or I'd be interviewing them all. You know what I mean? But we're here, we're doing our thing on this live platform. We're making our voices count. You know what I mean? So I applaud all these guys for giving me interviews in the past.
Definitely, man. Word, man. You can't forget the times when you was a nobody. I mean, you always somebody, but the time before you was a public figure, before you became who you are. And I know a lot of people that's like that, rappers and all that I knew before you was anything. And I'm talking about I could go back. I could go back to I got stories from the old school heads from Curtis Blow. Like he lived right across the street from me. Spoonie G, like the way he was when it came to drugs and homeless and living on the corner on the streets and me helping him to Black Rob to being a bad boy to coming all the way down and I'm being with him and giving him clothes and shit. Like before, I didn't even know you when you was the bad boy, and I was in jail when Whoa and all that came out, and I was rocking to it. For me to come home and then see you, and I've been a fan of yours, and like, damn, how Puffy do that to you? And he explaining everything to me, and I'm like, damn, man, yo, what you doing tomorrow, B? All right, yo, I'm gonna come on, man. I got some shit for you, man. What size you with? What's your sneaker size? What's your for me to be doing that for him when you was a bad boy? Like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, so and then for people to make it seem like Puffy was doing all this and all that for him, he wasn't doing nothing for him at all. None of them. Like, and you know, just rap this period. Just they don't see the end result. He told me stories about when he was out in Japan and when he was in China and being with all these different girls and all this stuff. He's like, I never thought that I would be like this, man. Up, bro. That's how Robbie told him. Like, yo, man, I'm up, baby, bro. What up, man? Like, I even got like videos like him in the truck with me and shit, and I'm clowning him, joking with him and shit. And I'm like, damn, man, that's just up, Rob. Like, I used to take him. Listen, I used to take him to spots, right? We go like in Queens, we go up in the spot. They'd be like, yo, when we go to the doorman be like, and I'm like, yo, nigga, I got Rob with me. Talking about, they like, and when they look at him, they're not looking at the old Rob. They're looking at like, who is this dude? Nigga, that's Black Rob. Nigga, what's wrong with you? And I gotta go through it at the door, boom, get up inside. Yo, who the manager up in here? I'm not managing him, not nothing. Me and him just hanging out. And I know he was up. And I'm like, hey, yo, how much you give Black Rob right now if he just did whoa? You give him something? They be like, yeah, I'll give him something. You gonna perform it right now? Yeah, you gonna perform it right now. You here with me right now. I'll be like, yo, Rob, go up there and do that real quick. And they're paying right there real quick, boom, for $500, $700, whatever it is. Every dollar count, nigga. I'll be like, every dollar count, Rob, out of here, man. He be like, yo, man, but I don't even feel like, because the dialysis shit, he was all weak. I'm like, we use what we got. We out here hanging out today. I might as well, every time I go somewhere with him, I'll be like, yo, Rob, we going over here. He be like, yo, don't be doing that manager shit. Fuck that. Once I get inside, hey, yo, who the manager here?
It's
Y'all got
money.
Black Rob. Word up, man. I'm like, yo, Black Rob, the Whoa, boom, Jasmine. I have him do a joint for you. What's up? Right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, come on, man.
We pretty much broke down everything from, the recent spectacle that was made of the interview with Hassan, Wack, 6ix9ine, and Academics. You broke down a whole lot about your 21-year bid as well, man. The whole parole system, like some really interesting information there.
Talk back to me, because I'm talking to you.
We here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Get it. Nah, man. I really hope you come back to the channel in the future, man. You got a voice.
Anytime.
You got a voice that the people want to hear, man. So I've got your YouTube page pinned up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw your Instagram up as well. But if you want to just do a couple drops, let the people know how they can get in contact with you. If anybody wants to book you, if anybody wants to, get an interview, possibly, whatever you want to do, the floor is yours to let them know right now, Toes.
All right, no doubt, man. It's 10 Toes Down TV. Like I said already, you can catch me on Instagram, 10 Toes Down TV, or my personal joint, 10 Toes Down TV 1, the number 1. 10 Toes Down is the number 10, not TEN, the number 10. Also, if you want to book me, if you want me to come through, talk to kids, come on your channel, whatever, I'm there for you 100,000%. My phone number is 680-00-2329. If you guys is from the New York area, if you're looking for jobs, you need help, if you just came from prison, if you think about going to prison, call that number, 680-200-2329. 10 Toes Down is down for you. That's what the name is. I'm 10 toes down in these streets. I'm 10 toes down in the church, in the mosque, whatever it is, man. I'm here for my people. If you need help, if you need advice. Also, my channel, I also use it for everybody else. If you're an up-and-coming YouTuber and you need a platform to help boost up your joint, you can come on my joint. You can hit me up, DM me. Let me know you're an up-and-coming YouTuber. I'm trying to get my platform off the ground. I will do a live with you and let you have the floor. We're going to put the topic, what you want to talk about, and then you get to have the floor and you get to help promote your channel. So 10 Toes Down means everybody. We all down together. You could become team 10 Toes Down. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up if you need the help, if you need the support, if you want to start a channel, I'm here for you. And my platform is for us. It ain't only for me. It's for everybody.